Trucks may soon have a larger role to play in downtown Elgin and public spaces following a key vote by the Planning and Zoning Commission. The commission unanimously recommended expanding rules to allow food trucks on public property, including parks and downtown streets, as long as the vendors secure conditional permits and meet several requirements. Indian Prairie School District 204 is moving forward with the purchase of 3 new school activity buses equipped with wheelchair lifts. Following a unanimous vote at this week's board meeting, the $305,000 investment will be fully funded through federal grant money from Individuals with Disabilities Education Act. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Ever find a deal so good you think, should I tell my friends or keep it to myself? That's Kohl's Summer Cyber Deals. Styles for sunny days, home favorites for your space, and more. All at prices you'll love. Plus, earn Kohl's Cash. Discover new deals daily and get free shipping. These deals are too good not to share, once you've stocked up first. Shop Kohl's Summer Cyber Deals now. Select styles, some exclusions apply. Offers end July 10th. See store or Kohls.com for details.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time. The next time you're out to dinner with friends, you can order the shrimp cocktail for the table. And maybe you'll realize it only comes with 4 shrimp after you've already given away 3, but that one shrimp will be so good. And if you switch and save hundreds, you could get shrimp all the time. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time. For shrimp, Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. Ugly one for the Cubs on Tuesday. They fell 8-1 at Minnesota. The Twins broke it open with 6 runs in the bottom of the 8th. Simeon Woods-Richardson outdueled Shota Imanaga with 5 scoreless innings. The Blue Jays beat the White Sox 6-1 in a game that was called after the 7th due to rain. Toronto has won 10 in a row, their longest win streak since 2015. They're the leader now atop the American League East by 3.5 over the Yankees. Chicago's lost 9 straight at home against the Blue Jays. The Bulls are set to kick off Vegas Summer League play. They'll start off with a game against the Raptors on the 11th and then the Kings on the 12th. The roster headlined by Matas Buzelis, an NBA All-Rookie second-team selection last season and the former number 11 overall pick in the 2024 draft. Noah Esenge will make his Bulls debut. He was the 12th overall selection in this year's draft. Save big when you bundle auto and home, renters, or condo with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Now more than ever, Lowe's knows you don't just want a low price, you want the lowest price. And with our lowest price guarantee, you can count on us for competitive prices on all your home improvement projects. If you find a qualifying lower price somewhere else on the same item, we'll match it. Lowe's, we help, you save. Price match applies to same item, current price at qualifying retailers. Exclusions and terms apply. Learn how we'll match price at Lowe's.com/lowest price guarantee.
Ever find a deal so good you think, should I tell my friends or keep it to myself? That's Kohl's Summer Cyber Deals. Styles for sunny days, home favorites for your space, and more. All at prices you'll love. Plus, earn Kohl's Cash. Discover new deals daily and get free shipping. These deals are too good not to share, once you've stocked up first. Shop Kohl's Summer Cyber Deals now. Select styles, some exclusions apply. Offers end July 10th. See store or Kohls.com for details.
This is Will Walker with your Fox Valley forecast. Today, mostly sunny with a high near 85. A chance of showers and thunderstorms after 4 p.m. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 67 and a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Looking ahead to Saturday, showers and thunderstorms likely with a high near 87. Currently, it is 65 with mainly clear skies. With your Fox Valley forecast, I'm Will Walker on WRMN, the talk of the town.
This summer with Kohl's, you can rack up the compliments. Like, where'd you get that dress? Tell me all your makeup secrets. Or, ooh, my husband needs that polo.
My name is Ariel. I moved to the U.S. at 19. I spoke no English and I struggled finding job opportunities. Everything I have, I owe to the Adult Literacy Center and getting my high school diploma at age 22.
It was an honor helping you achieve your greatness. Now you're helping others achieve theirs. It inspires me. When you graduate, they graduate. Find free and supportive adult education centers near you at finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
My mom has taken up going to the park to practice yoga.
My dad's going to a club, but not a book club, a salsa club.
Finding new hobbies comes with age.
My mom has started getting lost and not knowing where she's going.
Becoming lost or disoriented doesn't. Confusion with time or place may be a sign of Alzheimer's. An early diagnosis can help improve the quality of life for your loved one. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome to WRMN, your trusted voice in the Fox River Valley for over 75 years. We bring you fact-based news, good faith discussions, and entertainment that brings people together. From national headlines to local stories, WRMN is your home for thoughtful dialogue and community engagement. No matter the time of day, where you're listening from, or who you are always welcome here. Thanks for making us a part of your day. This is the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Broadcasting across the Fox River Valley on WRMN 1410 AM. This is your reminder. Morning radio is supposed to be fun. Things are about to get loud, weird, and totally WRMN. Clear your morning. This show's got plans for you. It's the WRMN Morning Show, where every day starts with a laugh. Unpredictable, unforgettable, and unapologetically local. Strap in, Fox River Valley. The show starts now.
Good morning and happy Thursday. Welcome back to the WRMN Morning Show with me, your host, Susie C., and my trusty sidekick, co-host, and favoritist ever, Elliot the L Train Serrano. Good morning, Al.
Good morning, Susie, and good morning to everyone across the Fox River Valley, whether you are listening to us on your radio, on the artisanal WRMN iPhone app, on your Android device via TuneIn, on your smart speaker, where all you have to do is say, "Hey Alexa," or "Hey Google, play WRMN Radio," or if you're tuning in here on the WRMN Radio YouTube page. Welcome, everyone.
Yeah, sometimes I got to check when you say Google, because my phone listens and fires up.
It goes, whoop. It happens at home, too.
Yep.
It does it to me, especially if I'm doing like a replay of a show that I've done, and I'm playing it at home, and then my computer, my home Alexa, which is already playing the show, goes, "What? Okay, I'll do it again." So.
Well, I think the funniest, and I told you this story, and I might have said it before, I was asking my phone something, and it wasn't understanding me, and I may or may not have cursed at it. And all of a sudden, my Google says, I hear you, and I understand you're frustrated. What can I do to make your experience better? Not one man in my life has ever said that, but my Google did. Oh. I was ready to throw my phone out the window. I'm like,
that's
seriously?
the thing. Then the men would be like, that's a reaction we're going to get. Yeah. I hear you, Susie. I hear you, and I understand. And what can I do to make your frustration better?
Al.
I can do that.
It was so funny. My girlfriend was sitting next to me, and she goes, "What just happened?" I go, "I don't even know right now." But first of all, a sincere, heartfelt thank you. So if you don't know, we were at cruise night last night, which sort of happened, sort of didn't. That dang rain. We ended up having, I think I counted 15 cars.
Yeah, can I tell you something? I was hurt. I told everyone on this show several times.
I know
it was going to rain right before cruise night, but it would have cleared. It would clear by by 5 something. And apparently it wasn't even time yet. They all were calling it off because of the rain. I'm like, guys, I said it was going to rain and so. Well, we were looking at our phone and our phone said this. What happened? It came through. It cleared like around 5:15. It was all done.
Elliot, I hear you. I understand you're frustrated, but no. So cruise night, I think I ended up counting about 15 cars.
There were still a nice turnout of cars. There were still there. Thing is, there weren't as many. There was like burgers and brats and all.
They did brats and nachos.
Brats and nachos.
Understandably,
Miss Linda Carter was a little bit disappointed that they didn't have burgers.
She was. I get it. If I would have known, I would have brought her a burger.
I grabbed the burger on the way home. I was starving at that point. Yeah.
Yeah. So we ended up going to cruise night, not as WRMN, just as friends of West Side Freddy. His family showed up. They brought photo boards.
They did this whole nice area, like the area in the back. It was indoors.
Yeah.
They brought this nice, huge collage of pictures,
which I will post later on Facebook.
Some of those photos which made me go, oh my God, I think West Side Freddy and I went to the same photo studio. We had the same background and everything as kids.
I think we had the same poses.
The same everything. I was like, wait a minute. I think my mom took me to that place too.
But we had such a large turnout. And the family was shocked they were like, we didn't realize he had like a whole nother kind of life with the radio station. They knew he called in. They knew he talked, but you know what, you guys, seriously, with all of my heart, I cannot thank all of you who could make it. I know there were people who couldn't. But
David said he couldn't make it, and he showed up.
He said he was in the area. Double dose of David.
A lot of folks came in, said hello. No, it was
beautiful. Dino said a little something, little prayer, something, and it just was really nice.
Dino Delaney can be a really articulate and heart-spoken kind of guy.
I didn't know he was a bereavement counselor.
Yeah, he's a bereavement counselor. He does all those things.
Like, what doesn't Dino do? Beside tap dance right now.
Yeah, right now. But that's only because of his back problems. Once he gets over his back issues, he'll be back to tap dancing again.
Like, it was so sweet and heartfelt. So Elliot and I just want to thank everybody who came out because it just was very heartfelt and very cool. So,
lots of folks, folks I'd seen, some new folks that I hadn't met before. It was a nice turnout for people. Thank you for even those who just made an appearance, like I did, just made an appearance. But it's great when the community comes together, when we show each other that. I know sometimes it's easy to get caught up in a lot of things and what's going on in the world. Sometimes we get a little bit frustrated and we want to just throw our phones or do whatever. But then when you can take a minute to like show up for someone else and kind of like share how much that a person means to you, that really does help a lot. Help goes a long way in healing a lot of the things that are going on in our society. And I think right now that's what we're being called to do right now. We're being called to come together and heal together. But you can't do that by being angry. You can't do that by being resentful. You can't do that by holding on to old grudges. You got to go, hey, we're all in this together. We got one life. Let's celebrate it together. Let's live it together. Make the best of it. Make the most of it.
Well, and it tells you what kind of guy Freddie was, because a lot of those people there had said, oh, I only met him once. Yeah. I never met him. We spoke on the phone a bit. We texted a bit about a fundraiser. But a lot of the people, they were like, oh, yeah, I met him once. I met him twice. But for everyone to show up like that, you just saw what kind of guy he was, and it was sweet. So thank you.
And it was great that we were able to just, again, hang out. It wasn't like a sad thing. It was like everyone was laughing. We were joking with each other. Mm-hmm. Again, new people there. I was having fun ribbing some folks, and then some of the family members were having a little fun ribbing me, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah. And then we came here and we totally absconded the station from our own Derek Geyer during Big Top.
Okay, so I don't remember a lot of that. I think we showed up here last night.
Were you hammered?
I wasn't hammered, but I mean, the whole evening was a blur, and I'm like, I could swear I was in here, and I was, okay, tell me if this was a dream. We're in the station.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in that chair.
Yes, you were.
Santa Claus was sitting to one side of me.
Yes, not South Elgin Santa, a different guy named Santa. Were you called Santa?
And I was yelling at Derek about, and he kept talking about my testicles. That sounds like a dream.
No, it happened.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it happened. Derek was impressed that they finally dropped.
He was obsessed with my testicles. He kept bringing up my testicles again, which kept making me think it's a dream.
Yeah, no. And I don't remember what started that. I think I was getting my headphones on at that point, and I didn't hear what happened. But so we literally took over the station for about 10 minutes or so. And
I walked in this morning, and everything was like all nice and in order. I think I in my dream, I yelled at him about leaving the studio to civil.
You did. So everything was
really well in order. I was like, wow, it's like little cobbler elves showed up, and they did the whole thing. I wasn't going to say that.
I wasn't either. But it was very nice.
It was Well, to Derek, who's always a good sport, and dealt with it.
And his guests that were a good sport.
I think Santa was mad at me. I don't think he liked that. He didn't like me calling him Santa. Maybe because I blew his cover.
Maybe because you blew his cover.
I blew his cover. He was not happy that I was calling. He went, really? I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, anyway. It was something, but yes.
Yesterday was a day. Yeah,
it was a great day. So, but yeah, okay, it is Thursday. It is 6:18. Get up, make your coffee, start percolating. If you got to be at work, let's go. Shake off those cobwebs. Shake it off. I know I kind of woke up in a funk this morning, but I'm better. I feel much better. So again, 6:18. Let's hear the weather. Let's get to some business.
Oh, look at that. I was wondering if we were going to do that. Well, guess what? It is time for the weather. Our WRMN morning weather report. Right now, we are looking at 63 degrees outside with a real feel of 68 and a real feel in the shade, although it's all cloudy, so of 65. Air quality is fair.
Actually, I slept with the windows open last night, and the Wheezometer is at about a 3.
Okay, that's good.
So, it's good. The hair, not so much. I woke up and walked in the bathroom, and it was like, I'm going, oh, my God, we can't do this.
You look like one of them Barbie dolls that's been having a hard day.
Yeah, that was at the bottom of the toy box for 4 years.
Got it.
That's exactly what I look like.
Well, we're looking at partial sunshine today with a thunderstorm in the area late this afternoon, a high of 87. Tonight, partly cloudy with a thunderstorm, low of 68. Looking ahead to the weekend, tomorrow, Friday, we're looking at a high of 90 with a low of 73 with thunderstorms in the afternoon into evening. Saturday, we're looking at a high of 82 and a low of 63, breezy and heavy thunderstorms in the evening. And then Sunday, cooling off a little, we're still staying on the cool side, high of 85, low of 64, partly sunny and less humid. And that is your WRMN morning show weather report. Now for an updated, because again, our sports report has to be up to the minute, because yes, WRMN is the home of the Chicago White Sox and Chicago Bears here in the Fox River Valley. Our Chicago White Sox triumphed over the Toronto Blue Jays. Yes, we beat the Blue Jays breaking their winning streak, winning 2-1.
You mean breaking their losing streak?
No, I'm sorry, breaking the Toronto Blue Jays winning streak.
Oh, okay.
They had a winning streak going.
Okay.
We had a losing streak going.
Oh, my God.
We broke their 10-game winning streak. Starter Adrian Hauser delivered 7 solid innings with 7 innings pitched, 7 hits, 1 run, 2 bases on balls, and 2 strikes. Offensively, Edgar Quiero hit an RBI double and later scored to seize the lead. Jordan Leisure closed with a 9th inning save, the second of the season. And yes, this victory ended Toronto's 10-game winning streak. Also ending a 3-game losing streak that our beloved White Sox had against the Toronto Blue Jays and improving to 31-62. Meanwhile, the Chicago Cubs fell yet again to the Minnesota Twins in Minneapolis. The Twins jumped ahead early, scoring 2 in the first and 1 in the third, aided by a solo home run from Matt Wallner. Cubs starter Cade Horton exited after 4 2/3 inning, allowing 4 runs. And Chicago's offense was limited to 4 singles, while Minnesota added an insurance run in the 4th. Byron Buxton sustained a hand injury early in the game after being hit by a pitch. This marks the Cubs' 2nd consecutive loss, with inconsistency at the plate and mounting concerns over their injuries. Oh, and another thing about our Chicago White Sox tonight at the rate, they celebrate the 20th anniversary of their 2005 World Series win.
Oh, wow. Fun.
Yeah, it would be 20 years ago, our Chicago White Sox won the World Series, ending a decades-long drought. And beginning what was going to be some really great years for the White Sox. So if you want to tune in to WRMN Radio, we'll be playing the game tonight here on the blowtorch. The blowtorch. On the WRMN blowtorch. And that is, again, your WRMN Morning Show Sports Report.
Well, and I have one more little bit of a sad. I know it was like 2 days ago, but it popped up on my Facebook, and I want to acknowledge that. I'll just read it. It's with extremely heavy hearts. The Crystal Lake Police Department shares with you the passing of our beloved canine Zeus. On Saturday, Zeus suffered a medical emergency due to cancer. Please keep his partner, Officer Shack, and his family in your thoughts and prayers at this difficult time. So, Canine Zeus had cancer, got sick over the weekend, and passed a couple days later. So, to the Crystal Lake PD, we are so sorry for your loss.
And, of course, we remember our 4-legged companions that serve us in so many ways. I'll tell you, when I get emotional whenever they do the retirements.
The last call.
The retirements for
the
them.
final call.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
And everybody's on there like, Wah!
Yeah, they make the call. Or there was one I just saw recently on TikTok. It was one of the dogs that sniffed the luggage at the airport. He was retiring.
Or they threw all the balls?
They throw all the toys out for him because he loves them so much. And
I died. They
yeah.
must have thrown about 100 tennis balls at this dog on his retirement. They came down by the luggage where the luggage would go.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. And he was losing his mind.
Yep.
But, the police ones got me when they're like, their last, and the dog is sitting there, and I'm like, ooh, I'm bawling like a baby.
It is
because I don't know how long they can work. I don't know if it's if it's a mandatory amount of time or a mandatory retirement, if it's due to age and health. I don't know. I would like to look into that, but those get me, especially when the handler is choking up trying to be on the mic to say it. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm not the only one.
and it's great too. Those dogs, they get in many cases, those dogs end up, when they retire, they get to live with their handler, for the rest of their lives and enjoy that retirement. So no, it is. It's sad. Again, I appreciate though that we honor those creatures that serve with us and help us.
Yeah, they don't even realize they're putting their life on the line. They just are going to work do what they're trained to do.
Doing their thing. That's how loyal they are. And speaking of loyal, we are very loyal to our. There we go. I'm trying every segue in the book is coming out today. We are loyal to our sponsor, Vaselli Law, Jimmy Vaselli and Vaselli Law, who is the sponsor of the WRMN Morning Show. Vaselli Law specializes in municipal real estate and corporate law. And they have 2 offices, first at 2021 Midwest Road, Suite 200 in Oak Brook, And right over here, across the street at 11 Douglas Street, Suite 271 in Elgin. You can call them at 630-931-8225. Again, that's 630-931-8225, or visit their website, jmvchicagolaw.com. Again, that's jmvchicagolaw.com to reach the offices of Vaselli Law, able, available, affable, and proud sponsors of the WRMN Morning Show.
Good morning, Jimmy Vaselli.
I'm going to look towards the window. Is he in the window eating shawarma?
He is not.
I do not say no. It's day 300 of Vaselli Watch.
Vaselli Watch.
Vaselli Watch.
It's like we're on Pope Watch.
Yeah, it's like Pope Watch. Will we see Jimmy Vaselli in the window? He keeps saying that he will wave to us from that window one day, but
it's going to happen.
It's not today.
It's going to be,
And when it happens, you know what I think we need to do? I'm going to ask Sonar to take this webcam that we have on the bit. I'm going to ask him to point it up towards the windows across the street.
Can we have confetti cannons?
Yeah, it'll be like the Jimmy Vaselli cam, so we can watch see if it's him, and then when you finally see him, then we'll have an automatic confetti cannons,
and then Trusty Pat, I know you're on, and we will hit your soundbite. But would you mind if the day that we finally do see Jimmy Vaselli, if we use your soundbite just for the one time? Because I know it's your soundbite.
Well, I mean, there are several sound bites we can use, but this is always going to be Trusty Pat's.
That's it. We're hitting it.
Wait, hold on. This thing.
No.
Yeah, this will always be Trusty Pat's.
So yeah, that is always Trusty Pat's. But if you don't mind, on the day that we may see a Jimmy Vaselli sighting,
or I could do something like really big, like a big orchestral crescendo.
Oh, I like a good crescendo.
We can do that.
Yes. Lots of first shifters checking in. Hey, and we're going to start a new bit. Not even a bit, an informational segment.
It's a service.
It is a service.
Yes.
So for all y'all that are still looking for the radio shopping show, which let me explain, it went digital. Things were going digital. That's not easy for everybody. And a lot of those companies were losing money. So it was a mutual, let's stop the radio shopping show. However, there are websites like Groupon and Clip. And what we're going to do is we're going to find you the deal of the day. And I will post it. Now, you're going to have to download either Groupon or the Clip app.
Or you can go online. If you have a laptop, there are websites. So there's some folks who don't like using your phones, although they make it a lot
easier.
These days, people prefer their phones as opposed to on the computer. But if you want to go to on your laptop and your computer, you can go there too. But there are ways that you can. It's just like Radio Shopping Show, except you don't have to come here to pick up a certificate.
Right. It's right there.
It's right there. In your hand. It comes right to your phone or to your, whatever, and you take that with you, and it's immediate right away. You don't have to make a trip down to the radio station. You don't have to wait until somebody's here. It's boom, automatic. And then Susie and I have been combing through to find all these deals, which is another thing, too. If you are a business in the Fox River Valley and you want to offer a deal to WRMN listeners, please, by all means, let us know. Just send us an email to info@WRMN1410.com. Again, info@WRMN1410.com. Let's say you want to offer a discount. You want to offer a free dessert, something like that. We would like to partner with you. I know our own Dino DeLaley has been wanting to do a bit where, let's say people come to you and they say that they're listeners to the WRMN morning show or whatever. Let's say the 75th person that tells you that gets their tab covered by the station. So we want to partner with our businesses around the Fox River Valley to get people to come to you. And yeah, we know a lot of folks like Radio Shopping Show. The problem is it just ended up being a little bit much for us to do here, and there are easier ways of getting your deals, and that's what Susie C. and I are going to do for you.
Yep. So I think, what time should we do it? Like 7 a.m.?
We'll do it at 8. We know more people to listen.
Okay, so at 8 a.m., Monday through Friday, we are going to give you a deal of the day. So stay tuned. We'll talk more about it. We'll be right back.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Brought to you by Fidelity.
Kane County is rolling out a pilot program to promote water conservation and cut utility costs by introducing smart sprinkler systems. Targeting residents with monthly water bills over $400, the county is offering these advanced irrigation controllers at no cost to participants. Contact Kane County for further information. 2 men are under arrest in Naperville after a street racing incident resulted in 2 people being injured. Authorities allege that Jaden Ramirez, 18, and Sahil Chahan, 23, engaged in a high-speed race that topped over 100 miles per hour before Ramirez's vehicle crashed into a tree, ejecting 2 passengers. The victims, aged 17 and 18, sustaining severe injuries. Illinois health officials have expanded the list of high-risk zip codes where lead testing in children is now mandatory. In Kane County, areas like Elgin, Aurora, St. Charles, and Carpentersville are now included. By next year, universal childhood lead testing will be implemented statewide. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Ever find a deal so good you think, should I tell my friends or keep it to myself? That's Kohl's Summer Cyber Deals. Styles for sunny days, home favorites for your space, and more. All at prices you'll love. Plus, earn Kohl's Cash. Discover new deals daily and get free shipping. These deals are too good not to share. Once you've stocked up first. Shop Kohl's Summer Cyber Deals now. Select styles. Some exclusions apply. Offers end July 10th. See store or Kohls.com for details.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time. The next time you're out to dinner with friends, you can order the shrimp cocktail for the table. And maybe you'll realize it only comes with 4 shrimp after you've already given away 3, but that one shrimp will be so good. And if you switch and save hundreds, you could get shrimp all the time. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time. For shrimp, Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
At Britain's Touchless Car Wash, they know life gets busy. That's why they're here 24/7 to keep your car looking spotless, fast, and easy. Their advanced brush-free wash technology delivers a sparkling clean without a single scratch, because they treat your car like it's their own. Here's the best part. Right now, you can get a free car wash just for joining their text club. It's simple. Just text BRITT to 30400, and your first wash is on them. Britain's Touchless Car Wash has 2 convenient locations, 1923 Larkin Avenue in Elgin and 555 Willow in West Dundee. They're proud to keep your car clean while giving back to our community. Text BRITT to 30400. That's BRITT to 30400. Now for your free car wash, and see why Britain's Touchless Car Wash is the fast, gentle, and reliable choice.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast. Today, mostly sunny with a high near 85 and a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 4 p.m. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 67 and a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Looking ahead to tomorrow, mostly sunny with a high near 90. Currently, it is 63 with clear skies. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Now there's a new way to take charge of your blood sugar. Introducing New Garlic Healthy Blood Sugar Formula from the makers of the nation's best-selling garlic supplement. New Garlic helps maintain healthy blood sugar levels with clinically supported levels of garlic, plus a custom blend of vitamins and minerals, and it's odor-free. Take charge of your blood sugar with New Garlic Healthy Blood Sugar Formula. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Use as directed.
It's trivia you didn't study for, traffic you forgot to check, and total mayhem before 9 a.m. And the WRMN Morning Show delivers.
And good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the WRMN Morning Show with your host, Susie C.
Good morning.
And me, the L Train, Elliot Serrano. Boop, boop. It is 6:34 Thursday morning, the 10th of July. If you're like lying in bed still, looking up at the ceiling, wondering what brought you to where you are. Can I tell you something? You're exactly where you were always meant to be.
With us.
With us. So get yourself together, get up, make some coffee, review. I mean, if you're like me, you debate what color boxers to put on.
I thought you just had the underoos. Today is Spider-Man. Tomorrow's Batman. The next day Superman. You have your superheroes.
The underoos. The Superman underoos. I could not find them. I knew I had them somewhere. They might be in the bottom of the hamper. For all
Do
I
you
know.
match your superhero socks to your superhero boxers?
That is for that special lady to find out. If it ever gets to that point. If it ever gets to that point.
That's we know in romance, isn't it? Love is in the air.
Well, I mean, I'm learning from you some of the issues that my romantic life can run into. I mean, do not have a life-size R2-D2 and C-3PO in the bedroom.
No.
I mean, I thought having a Star Wars bed cover was enough, but that's not. Folks, I'm not saying that I have that. I'm just, my co-host has had experiences with other nerdy guys, which to me, I'd be impressed, but I don't know.
It was a little awkward.
In any case.
I was going to say, a little awkward. It was many years ago, but a little awkward.
Little awkward. But thank you, everyone, for joining us here today, listening on the stick, on the apps, on the website, and on the YouTube. We've been covering a whole bunch of things. We have this.
We haven't even started the Q of the day.
We've
been so busy already.
And we haven't even talked about that at the 8 o'clock hour. It's going to be that segment that everyone loves so much. Oh my God. People keep coming up to me and going, seriously, you're gonna do that again? You're gonna do that again? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do it again.
What will Elliot put in his mouth today?
Yeah. I mean, it was supposed to be what snack is Elliot trying or what food is, but no, we went with what is Elliot putting in his mouth?
Just like this show, we just kind of took it off the rails, and it's kind of got a life of its own.
It got its life of its own. And mind you, it's not the type of, it was not a lascivious origin. I came up with it, I said like that because when I was a kid, little kids like putting everything in their mouths all the time.
Yes.
I was one of those kids.
Yeah.
Like I would just grab stuff, put it in my mouth. My mom would be like, oh, but she goes, ay, Junie, no pones eso en la boca. Es fuchi. Eso es fuchi, which means like icky. No pones en la boca. Because I was always putting stuff in my mouth. So that was the thing. So what is Elliot going to put in his mouth today?
It's a good one.
Yeah, which evolved from...
Yes.
What?
It started with Todd bringing us a breakfast pizza. Thank you, Todd. He's at a restaurant right now. Yeah. Wait, where is he at? He's in Elgin. And he is at the Golden Skillet. No, he sent us a picture.
Okay,
no, he sent us a picture. He's got a breakfast burrito.
You got an air tag on him?
Yeah. Hey, Todd. No, he sent us a picture of his breakfast burrito from the Golden Skillet in Elgin. But it's a half, and it's got fresh fruit, and it's enormous. So I messaged right away. I go, wait, you can order a half? Because I was like, oh, I don't be on. But he's sharing with a friend. But it looks incredible, and it's enormous.
Oh,
so
wait, hold on.
Golden Skillet.
I think I can show it.
Yeah,
there
look at that.
Oh, wow. That
with
is
the fresh fruit. That's a huge half a burrito.
That is a big. That's a lot of protein there.
Yeah, I like that. So thank you. But it started with Todd bringing in a Casey's breakfast pizza
which I'd never tried.
Right. Well, I was like, what, rock? But he lives on this side of the Corn Curtain, so there's not a lot of Casey's out this way.
And I did find a Casey's near me, relatively close to me. And on the day when I had promised you and Kat of Plan Your Weekends with Kat breakfast pizza, and then that was when we discovered many things. It was Friday the 13th, and bad luck was following me that day. And then because the
Espíritus, they were all coming with you.
Oh, Lord, Juni, son los espíritus, no los inviten, no los inviten. I mean, like, oh, God. So the pizzas weren't ready because the app said I could have picked them up like at 5:15, but the person didn't even show up until later. And I don't blame the people at the Casey's were great. It happens. And they were so apologetic. They were so kind. They refunded me my money. So I mean, I'm saying the folks at Casey's are really incredible. I'm going to give them that.
Yeah.
I am definitely getting breakfast pizzas from them.
But the thing is, too, you didn't go in there like a big jerkhead, stupid, where's my pizza? I mean, you were very polite, but things happen. Life happens. First world problems. My pizza wasn't there. It's okay. Yeah. I can find another snack. Thank you for being polite.
No one died. Yeah, no one died.
It's not life-altering.
Yeah, they refunded my money, and it was a minor inconvenience. Big deal. And again, these are people who work hard. They work hard to try to serve others. We don't need to give them a hard time.
Exactly.
So that's the way I looked at it. So anyway, I got back here, and then we found out that according to Susie, the studio is apparently haunted.
It is.
We would find that out the day we announced that the stadium had gotten the Chicago Bears.
We tried to summon George Hallis with the 85 Super Bowl shuffle.
And I think we got his long distance cousin Rufus Hallis. Who said, y'all, you on the Bears? Okay, well, I'll tell you right now, these Bears, they're going to be something else if you don't straighten up. Rufus Hallis. If you don't straighten up, I'm going to knock out your tower if you don't straighten up around there. You better put some respect on that name when you talk about the Chicago Bears. Put some respect on that name.
That whole day was wackadoo, and the whole week after was wackadoo, and we still keep having little things. We actually have a paranormal investigative team coming in here Saturday night, which I'm sure will film, and they will figure out. And we did find out that there was a gentleman who passed away in this building. He was a maintenance man. I don't know how many years ago. It's been quite a while. And he goes by Big Mike. So we're going to see if it's Big Mike or Rufus Hallis. I know it's not my ghost.
Yeah, you put some respect on that name when you say the name of Rufus Hallis. Rufus Hallis, I am from a long line of Hallises. A long line of Hallises.
Get off my lawn.
Yeah, that's a lot. You're on the Hallis lawn.
Oh, my God.
You put some respect on that name.
It is not. I don't think it's my ghost, but I would think it would be super cool if my ghost would show up. Because, it would mean a lot.
Ghosts, all her ghosts.
I have one. No, I have one. I just have one.
Anyway.
Any hootie.
And that's the other thing, too. Okay.
What, that I said any hootie?
I was talking about this last night. I was like, I was telling this to Submariner Bob, who didn't seem to understand what was going on.
Your sense of humor?
No, not my sense of humor. I go, dude. Because at one point I went, any hootie. I'm like, oh, God, she's got me saying it now.
You said it?
He goes, what? I go, yeah. You know how you say anywho? And he goes, what do you mean anywho? I go, I mean anyhow. Some people go from anyhow to anywho. I've said anywho, but now I'm saying any hootie. She's got me saying any hootie. And I'm like,
I think it sends Derek Geyer through the roof. At least he's got Matt not saying anyways anymore. It made Derek crazy. Instead of just going anyway, Matt would always say anyways. And so that would make, and when I was messaging Derek last night about something we were talking about, I typed in anyway, and then I put a capital S at the end.
Oh, put a Z at the end.
Anyways.
Anyways. So that was among many things that I found myself that I annoyed me about myself. I
love that about you.
Any hootie.
Any hootie.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to the WRMN Morning Show. The WRMN Morning Show, where this is what we like to do. We like to have a little bit of conversation to start the morning, get you caught up on what's been going on around the Fox River Valley. Of course, we can't cover everything. A lot of times, there are things that go on in the Fox River Valley that, unfortunately, we're not always aware of. So if there are things going on, not just in Elgin, but around the Fox River Valley, feel free to send us an email, info@WRMN1410.com, and just put in the header, press release or event announcement, please share, things like that, and we would be more than happy to read those off. Because if it's not on the Explore Elgin area website with the events that are listed there, we don't necessarily know about them. So please, by all means, feel free to share those events with us here at info@WRMN1410.com, and we're happy to share that with our audience. Station reaches approximately 1.15 million households. Our YouTube audience is steadily growing. Hey, if you're seeing us for the first time on the YouTube page, thank you so much. Do us a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button. Help us get more and more help the algorithm push us out more and more throughout the not only the Fox River Valley and the city of Chicago, but the nation. When I log on to the YouTube, there are several radio stations that stream their shows on YouTube live, just like us. Yep. And this is all live in studio, local programming here.
You'll see us screw up. You'll see us laugh. You'll see us have to take breaks because we're idiots and we can't control ourselves.
So from 6 to 9 a.m., you can tune in to listen to the WRMN Morning Show. From 9 to 10, we pass off to the local community hour. That's when either myself or Matt McNeil or Dennis Sonar Green or one of the other hosts here at WRMN will take over to talk about more the local community-based issues. Out to lunch with Matt McNeil's from 10 to 1. From 1 to 2, I call it the Sexy Chef Hour, but you call it the Chef of Love.
That's how the commercials are started.
Yeah.
The Chef of Love.
It's the Chef of Love.
Hold, please. The Chef of Love.
He's a Chef of Love. From 2 to 4, Monday through Thursday, it's Talk Time with Tammy and Friends. And on Fridays from 2 to 4, it's our own Dino Delaley with Dino's Night Out. From 4 to 6 p.m., it's Dennis Sonar Green hosting a political talk show. This show, I'm telling you, he has been on fire these last few weeks. He's got a nice little series of short 20-minute segments talking about each article of the Constitution. So not only can you listen to the show on the stick, listen to it on the YouTube page where you can even go in and find the playlist for A Political Talk Show. You can also subscribe to A Political Talk Show on your favorite podcast platform. He's again doing every article of the Constitution, breaking it down in an unbiased, very basic, fundamental way. No political slant whatsoever.
No,
so
he carries around the Constitution.
Yeah,
he is into it.
He is what we call a classic Republican. And then from 6 to 8 p.m., our own Derek Geyer with Big Top Sports. You can listen to his hot takes about what's going on around the world of sports. And every once in a while, he has Santa Claus show up. No. Now, I do feel bad because they're podcasters. His two guests were very popular podcasters, of course, because I'm all up in myself, and I'm giving Derek a hard time. I forgot to ask their names and about their podcast, which I should have.
I remember Tyler, and I don't remember his name.
Was
it the Wild Turkey?
No,
Early Times.
Yes, it was Early Times. And some beers.
It was early.
Yeah.
And times.
So anyway, and then on the weekends, in the mornings, you have On the Rise and the Truth About Chicago Sports. On the Rise with Mike Napolitano and the Truth About Chicago Sports with our own Marcus Mack. Again, our sports programming, which is expanding on the regular, because not only are we going to have, do we have the Chicago White Sox on the air here at WRMN, because WRMN is an official member of the White Sox Radio Network, but we are now officially a member of the Bears Radio Network. The great Jeff Joniak actually came on air with us a few weeks ago to welcome us to the family.
To the fam. We're a fam now.
We are part of the family.
Oh goodness, so that's exciting.
That's what you get here on WRMN every weekday from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m.
And the cue of the day. What was the best gift you ever gave or received? I know everybody's going to say, my kids. I'm talking away from that.
No, that's not a gift. That's a responsibility.
Well, yeah. But no, I'm just saying, I want to know what the best gift you ever gave or received was. My friend Jeff Miller, very heartfelt, said it on Facebook today that meeting me opened a lot of doors and introduced him to a lot of great people. And he is going through cancer. He now has this massive support system of people, and he's beating it. He's kicking its butt. But he said the friendships that he's got through meeting me, and that's not me tooting my own horn. That is the people that rallied around him and just love this man to death because he's just an amazing human. So his gift that he received is this gift of friendship. Lena Lena took her mom last year on a Mediterranean cruise. They went to Greece and Italy. So that was pretty cool. And then Samantha, David T's, well, she's not. David T says he's not married.
But she is. I don't know how that works.
I don't know how that works. But anyway, Samantha sent a picture of their beautiful dog, their shepherd, their German shepherd. I think its name is Taser.
Taser, yes. Gorgeous
and
dog.
she said David had got that for her as a gift.
A little Taser as a puppy?
Oh, he's such a handsome
sweet,
shepherd.
sweet dog.
And you know what? He's not just a dog. He is a family member.
He gets along great with their. There's a picture of him with
their son.
No,
oh, the guinea pig.
The guinea pig. Yes.
Him and the guinea pig. They love each other. It's so funny.
Wonderful, wonderful dog. And I will say this. And I know we talked about the retiring of the police dog.
Yes.
And how emotional we get.
I cry.
Yeah. And there's some folks who go, well, it's a dog. It's just a dog. Folks, I'm going to tell you one right now. I'm going to tell you this right now. And I will admit I have a bias because I spent close to 30 years of my life working in animal welfare, and I've had several animals. And I would have this, I actually, when I worked with gang members in the
haven't you done?
I've done a lot of stuff. I did a program with gang members at youth corrections, and I was specifically talking about dog fighting and trying to talk to these kids about essentially why dog fighting was a bad thing, because it was an exploitation of the relationship that we have with these dogs. Where if you had a pit bull, because there was this misinformation out there. People out there going, well, they abuse the dogs to do this to fight. No, actually, with pit bulls, pit bulls are great with kids.
Yes,
and they're
very
great with
protective.
families because they are very people-centric. And a pit bull will do anything to protect its family, to care for its family. A pit bull will literally give its life to please you. So dog fighters take that relationship and they use it to get the dog to do these things. So, and then I would talk to these kids and go, but there's this great relationship that you can have with this dog that you can get a lot of good things from it. Why would you do that to the dog? And some of the kids go, well, that's what the dog was born for. That's what it's born for. Okay. And then at one point, I was saying, well, but all these things can happen. Well, two things. There were two important points there. Two important moments that I had. One was the whole, if I was walking down the street with my dog and you tried taking my dog from me, seriously, you're going to have to shoot me.
Yeah.
If you want my dog, you're going to have to shoot me. So it goes from simple stealing a dog to possibly a murder. Yes. And they didn't understand that. They didn't understand how you could care so much about your dog. I go, because this dog relies on me for everything.
It's all they do is love you.
And all they do is love you. Then one day and then to illustrate it further, I would bring my dog Banky with me to
Banky. What kind of dog was Banky?
She was like a husky dobe mix, like a husky shepherd mix. But she was my heart. She was everything. She was the sweetest dog ever, and she loved meeting people. And I would take her to youth corrections. And again, these are some of these kids. I didn't want to know what they did because I would tell the caseworkers who put them in the program with me, please don't tell me what they've done. But over time, I would learn. I mean, because first, if they have the freaking tattoo, the tear tattoo on their face, well, they've shot somebody, right? And all these other things. Then they would tell stories about things that have happened. Fine. Well, I brought Banky to this thing, and I know some of these kids had backgrounds with animal issues, but they would meet her, and over the few days I'm there, these kids would just learn to love Banky, because Banky was just there hanging out. She would like being pet or whatever, and these kids, when their guard is down, they would be like, oh, this Banky, that. Fine. And again, these are kids, they're bangers. Some of these kids are bangers, some of these kids have done stuff. And then we get into the discussion about what the relationship with a dog should be. And I had one, it was like with pit bull fighting, with dog fighting, you're exploiting the relationship and you're kind of like abusing the animal. And then with one kid, he was really dug in. He dug his heels in, saying, well, this is what a dog is for. This is what a dog does, ... And then I went, okay, what would you think about me if I did that to Banky? And I'm telling you, he had a look on his face like, oh man. But he was like the old, I can't change my mind now. I got to dig my heels in. He'd be like, he took a pause and he went, I guess that's just the way it is, man. Kid sitting right next to him goes, why would you do Banky like that, man? Why would you do him like that?
Hold each other accountable.
Exactly. And he was like, and this is because they had developed this connection at that point. They were allowing themselves to feel something for the animal, and that's where you build empathy. So to me, it's like, if you can ever say it's just a dog, then guess what?
You're a serial killer.
No,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
But when you can say it's just a fill in the blank, then you're becoming one of those people who can say it's just a this, it's just a that. I myself think every life deserves respect. And yeah, is my dog my kid? No, my dog's not my kid. I've made that joke. When people, it kind of like gets under my skin a bit when people call their pets their fur babies. Because fur babies implies the existence of skin babies. So,
oh my God, you said that to me the one day, and I was like, ew.
You know, but I'm never gonna have to send my dog to college. I'm never gonna have to worry about my dog, my current dog now. I'm never have to worry about my Miss Moneypenny getting caught shoplifting at the mall. I'm never gonna have to worry about her bringing home a boy that I don't approve of. Yes. Our dogs are not our kids, but there's still a relationship there that is very deep and fundamental and deserves respect. So when people want to dismiss it or say, it's just a dog, I would say, hey, think about it. If you can say that about dogs, what else can you say that about? And that is my soapbox of the day.
That is the Elliot rant of the day. Woo! So yes, the cue of the day
is what?
What is the best gift you've ever given or received? Simple, easy peasy, something that comes to mind. It could be as simple as, I don't know, anything, a card, a flower, a compliment, or what did you give somebody that you just knew? I just received from a dear friend of mine, I said it yesterday, I took a picture with my mama who's going through some really serious dementia. And I was like, Mom, you look so pretty today. And we took a picture together and I put it on Facebook and I'm tearing up because I'm going to. And my dear, dear friend, the next day I come to work and she had that picture printed 3 times and framed for me. And those are the kind of people in my life. So when people say I have a lot of friends, those are the kind of friends that I have that do that. And it just was like, what a gift, because I don't even know if she remembers that we took that picture. So I'm bringing it. And today's her birthday. Today's her 80th birthday. So I know she's not listening, but happy birthday, Mama.
Happy birthday, Mama. All right. We're going to take our first hard break of the show.
Probably a good idea.
Aww. She's so emotional, my co-host. She's one of those.
I always am.
She is.
My heart's on my sleeve.
It is. And everywhere else.
Oh, my God. That's a whole nother conversation.
When we come back after the top of the hour, more mayhem, more fun stuff, more conversation.
No more soapbox. No more sad. It's going to be nothing but fun.
But we will have our peek into the bleak, as well as our No Nickname John bad joke of the day. And yes, what will Elliot put in his mouth today?
That's at the 8 o'clock hour.
8 o'clock hour.
What are we calling our deal of the day?
Deal of the day.
Deal of the day.
We'll be back. It's the WRMN Morning Show.
Do you own an annuity, either fixed rate, indexed, or variable? Are you paying high fees and getting low returns? If so, Annuity General would like you to have this free book to learn the pitfalls and mistakes of buying an annuity. The Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers contains the little-known truths about annuities, like how to help reduce your fees and increase retirement income. And it's free. That's right, free. As a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report just for calling. We researched over 1,000 annuities and summarized rates and benefits from financially strong insurers. You get Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers and the Annuity Rate Report, both absolutely free for calling Annuity General today. Hurry, supplies are limited. Call now,
800-760-1845. 800-760-1845. 800-760-1845. That's 800-760-1845.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 7 o'clock.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Brought to you by Fidelity.
2 men are under arrest in Naperville after a street racing incident resulted in 2 people being injured. Authorities alleged that Jaden Ramirez, 18, and Sahil Chahan, 23, engaged in a high-speed race that topped over 100 miles per hour before Ramirez's vehicle crashed into a tree, ejecting 2 passengers. The victims, aged 17 and 18, sustaining severe injuries. Illinois health officials have expanded the list of high-risk zip codes where lead testing in children is now mandatory. In Kane County, areas like Elgin, Aurora, St. Charles, and Carpentersville are now included. By next year, universal childhood lead testing will be implemented statewide. Kane County is rolling out a pilot program to promote water conservation and cut utility costs by introducing smart sprinkler systems. Targeting residents with monthly water bills over $400, the county is offering these advanced irrigation controllers at no cost to participants. Contact Kane County for further information. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Now there's a new way to take charge of your blood sugar. Introducing New Garlic Healthy Blood Sugar Formula from the makers of the nation's best-selling garlic supplement. New Garlic helps maintain healthy blood sugar levels with clinically supported levels of garlic, plus a custom blend of vitamins and minerals. And it's odor-free. Take charge of your blood sugar with New Garlic Healthy Blood Sugar Formula. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Use as directed.
Progressive knows when you're on your boat, you're already on vacation. And Vacation You forgets all your worries. Vacation You doesn't even keep track of time and knows that time is a meaningless construct designed to control us, man. But Regular You knows you don't want to be too far out in the water after the sun goes down because Vacation You doesn't know how to navigate in the dark yet. Vacation You and Regular You really need to get on the same page. So bundle your boat with your home or auto policy and earn an automatic discount from Progressive. And spend the savings on the both of you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. The Bulls are set to kick off Vegas Summer League play. They'll start off with a game against the Raptors on the 11th and then the Kings on the 12th. The roster headlined by Matas Pizzelis, an NBA All-Rookie second-team selection last season and the former number 11 overall pick of the 2024 draft. Noah Esenge will make his Bulls debut. He was the 12th overall selection in this year's draft. The Blue Jays beat the White Sox 6-1 in a game that was called after the 7th due to rain. Toronto has won 10 in a row, their longest win streak since 2015. They're the leader now atop the American League East by 3.5 over the Yankees. Chicago's lost 9 straight at home against the Blue Jays. Ugly one for the Cubs on Tuesday. They fell 8-1 at Minnesota. The Twins broke it open with 6 runs in the bottom of the 8th. Simeon Woods-Richardson outdueled Shota Imanaga with 5 scoreless innings. Save big when you bundle auto and home, renters, or condo with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Ever find a deal so good you think, should I tell my friends or keep it to myself? That's Kohl's Summer Cyber Deals. Styles for sunny days, home favorites for your space, and more. All at prices you'll love. Plus, earn Kohl's Cash, discover new deals daily, and get free shipping. These deals are too good not to share, once you've stocked up first. Shop Kohl's Summer Cyber Deals now. Select styles, some exclusions apply. Offers end July 10th. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
All right, Takis fans. Wendy's knows you love your Takis Fuego chips. So we thought, why not make a Takis Fuego meal with a Takis Fuego chicken sandwich with spicy chicken topped with crushed Takis Fuego chips and creamy corn spread. Plus, it comes with Fuego fries inspired by Takis and a bag of Takis Fuego chips. If we had any more heat, we might start an actual... I told him this would happen. For an intense new take on Takis chips, gotta be Wendy's.
Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's. Includes 1 ounce Takis Fuego chips while supplies.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast. Today, mostly sunny with a high near 85 and a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 4 p.m. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 67 and a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Looking ahead to tomorrow, mostly sunny with a high near 90. Currently, it is 63 with clear skies. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Now there's a new way to take charge of your blood sugar. Introducing New Garlic Healthy Blood Sugar Formula from the makers of the nation's best-selling garlic supplement. New Garlic helps maintain healthy blood sugar levels with clinically supported levels of garlic, plus a custom blend of vitamins and minerals. And it's odor-free. Take charge of your blood sugar with New Garlic Healthy Blood Sugar Formula. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Use as directed.
Clutter happens, but junk doesn't have to weigh you down. At the Junk Luggers, we're your full-service junk removal and hauling pros, tackling everything from single-item pickups to major cleanouts. We handle the heavy lifting, and with our commitment to the green way, we rehome and recycle to keep your unwanted items out of landfills. So, whether you're clearing out the garage, downsizing, or saying goodbye to old furniture, we make the process eco-friendly and easy. Call 1-800-LUG-JUNK or visit junkluggers.com today. Let's save your space and the planet together.
Why'd I go to the doctor? One day at the firehouse, I was so lightheaded I could barely stand. Even my crew noticed. Getting checked out was the right call. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Broadcasting across the Fox River Valley on WRMN 1410 AM. This is your reminder. Morning radio is supposed to be fun. Things are about to get loud, weird, and totally WRMN. Clear your morning. This show's got plans for you. It's the WRMN Morning Show, where every day starts with a laugh. Unpredictable, unforgettable, and unapologetically local. Strap in, Fox River Valley. The show starts now.
Good morning and happy Thursday. Welcome back to the WRMN Morning Show with me, your host, Susie C., and my trusty sidekick, favorite co-host, Elliot the L-Train Serrano. Good morning, El.
Good morning, Susie, and good morning to everyone listening throughout the Fox River Valley. Welcome.
So many of you guys are checking in. I am going to start with the chat line. So Todd jumped in and said good morning and shared his delicious looking breakfast burrito from Golden Skillet in Elgin.
Looks good.
Oh my gosh, yes. And then Double Dose of David, or Daily Dose of David, sent in.
Well, you know, we've got a third David that joined us. Yeah, I mean, are we going to get up to like a triple dose or?
Well, we have David T's.
Right.
We have Double Dose of David. I know there's two more.
No, you're right. 2 more Davids. There's a Dave that was in California that called in at one time, which I feel bad because I told him we couldn't talk politics, but. You know, heck, you know.
Well, and I'm sure he understood.
I mean, but folks, if you want to talk politics, I'll talk politics. You're not going to like my brand of politics.
Yeah, be careful what you wish for.
You're not. Trust me, folks. People around here do not like my brand of politics. But go on.
So, and then we were talking about, obviously saying good morning and the cue of the day being the best gift you ever received or gave. And Cartman Dan said the best gift he ever received was an older lady who went to the bar that he helped out at a lot, gave him a 2004 Jeep and gave him everything in her will for his birthday. That was so incredibly sweet. And then, of course, our beautiful Miss Linda Carter comes in and says, good morning, Susie Q. Welcome back to Thursday morning. Have a blessed day and keep the faith. Then we come over here to YouTube. Hector Soto first in. Good morning, L Train, Susie C., the first shifters from Hector Soto, Nene Rose, Jeremiah, and Uncle Boom Boom in the house with a bunch of prayers. We saw Hector and Jeremiah last night. Thanks, you guys, for coming out. Eddie Saunders, good morning, First Shifters. It's Thirsty Thursday, and Susie C. will be serving up cold drinks at Newman's Corner Pub in Hampshire tonight. Have a fire-safe day, and he sent some prayers. Fast Eddie, cock-a-doodle-doo. Good morning, Susie. L-Train First Shifters. Have a good day. It was fun meeting everyone at the Post-Car Show. And thank you for bringing Azula and, of course, the one I remember the most, and I can't think of the dog's name. They're so sweet. He's got the Burmese mountain dogs. Apella and Azula, I believe.
I remember it was the first time I'd met Fast Eddie. Never met him before.
Right?
I even went to him and go, you are not what I pictured.
No. What's funny is we hear all of your voices, but then we see your face. Like, the first time I met Fast Eddie, I was like, what? Like, you don't sound like your voice, or you don't look like your voice, which is a weird thing to say.
You thought I'd be taller? I went, oh, no, dude.
No, he is very tall.
Both him and Brendan are two of the
he's like
tallest people we know.
6'12".
Yeah, the dude's huge.
He's so tall. Oh, my goodness. So then Pat Hudgens, Trusty Pat comes in and says, good morning. Fast Eddie again says, or not Fast Eddie, Eddie's not. Trusty Eddie, our firefighter, says, play ball, hopefully better than our Cubbies. Thank you for presenting our national anthem each morning. Trucker Dennis says, good morning, First Shifters. Miss Becky Blue Eyes, happy Thursday, First Shifters. Have a great day with plenty of sunshine. From me to you, Miss Becky Blue. Trucker Dennis always says he's waking up in Springfield, post-commander class at the American Legion Convention, starting at 9 a.m., coffee, breakfast, and the morning show is in order this morning. Thank you, Trucker Dennis. Miss Linda Carter, she comes in and she says, of course, because good morning, First Shifters. Welcome back to Thursday morning. Have a blessed day. Keep the faith. And she says, good morning, L-Train. Welcome back to Thursday morning. Have a blessed day. Keep the faith. Of course, no nickname John says, good morning, First Shifters, but I'm not reading all of his yet. Downtown Jose says, hello, Elliot and Susie C. You both have a great day from Downtown Jose. And Sidekick Susan, let's go Bears. I'm not even going to read Brandon's comment. Let's see. And, of course, we asked Trusty Pat if we could use his soundbite when we finally have a Vaselli sighting, and he said, of course, we can.
I'll find. I want to keep it Trusty Pat's. I'll find.
It is Trusty Pat.
I will find something.
We could do something more pomp and circumstance.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. I like the crescendo idea.
Maybe I'll just play. I don't know. Maybe play some.
Okay. Here it is. So then Tom Holbrook says, good morning, First Shifters. It's almost Friday. And David Tillwatch, that's the David. There's Dave right here. He's in Wakanda. So good morning, David Tillwatch. I knew there was another one of you, David. Let's go, everybody. Rock the house. Don't play with fire. Eddie Saunders will tell you, do not play with fire. Fire is bad.
Maybe I'll play that when we see Jimmy Vaselli. Because this is the beginning is watch out, you might get what you're after.
You know what? That would be a great walk-up song.
Yeah.
All right, so Jimmy Vaselli, we've got plans. Now we just need a sighting. We need a sighting.
Or the animatronic Jimmy Vaselli in the window.
The hand, just the waving hand.
Well, no, it's got to have one waving hand and the other one eating the shawarma. Yeah, it's a double. We'll call. Okay, there are two things I need to do. First, I have the spot reserved here for the Pope line.
We are waiting.
The papal line. So we can reach Pope Leo on demand during sock season, okay? And then I'll probably reach out to the animatronics folks at Disney and say, hey, we need a Jimmy Vaselli animatronic. They're going to ask for photographs, so we may maybe take that photograph that you took with him at the event. We'll need a few things. Or maybe we'll Home Alone it.
We'll put cardboard.
We'll get like a cardboard cutout of Michael Jordan, but we'll put his face on it.
Yeah, we'll just cut Michael Jordan off at the neck.
We'll just put Jimmy Vaselli's face on there, and then add some things so his arms wave.
I like it. We need to get him in here with us in the morning. He keeps saying he will. And Mike Reed is going to be coming in. I got to figure out when Mike Reed is available because I know I've had people asking. It's summer. Life is busy. His son is out of school for the summer. They've been cruising and camping and. So good morning, and everybody that checks in, much love, mad love to all of you. Do we have a call, or are you just looking?
No, I wanted to I've been
clearing the paper line just in case.
Clearing the paper line, but also making sure my sound effects are ready because, again, whenever that
Northwest West,
when Northwest West comes by, it always takes me by surprise. And back to blue.
Yeah. Haven't seen the mystery man in the beige van come by.
What's his supposed to be?
Oh, no, his name is Richard.
Oh, it's that one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll come
His name is
I'll
Richard.
come up with a new one for that.
Yeah, but we haven't seen him go by in a couple days. Maybe he's on vacay. And South Elgin Santa, hopefully all is well with you. Haven't heard from you in a couple days. If I don't hear from you by tomorrow, I'm going to shout out. I'll give you a call. Make sure all is well. So thank you. So we are talking about the Q of the day. So what is the best gift you've ever given or received? I want to say, and this was just a fun... An ex-boyfriend of mine gave me a scooter. Like I love motorcycles, love to ride. I'm a passenger princess, but he gave me a scooter for my birthday. It was considered like a Vespa, but it wasn't a Vespa. And I would just tootle my little happy butt all over Genoa I had a shop in Genoa. So yeah, I was just cruising around town in my little scooter, and that was I was very surprised by that. So that was interesting. Obviously my pictures, but then that. Oh, do we have a call? Let's see who's on the line. I want to hear what we got.
The phone lines are open. If you want to call, 847-931-1410. That's 847-931-1410 to call the WRMN Morning Show. Good morning. This is the WRMN Morning Show.
Hi.
Good morning.
Hi.
Who's calling?
This is David.
Oh, hi, David. How are you?
Oh, good. So, yeah, that text with the 3 recommendations for Hector and
yep, I will read those.
And everybody else who might be interested in some of the best popcorn I have ever had.
Oh, I didn't even see. So you said enjoy a corn. Okay, that's what that is. Sorry, it's hard. I should look it on my phone. Enjoy a corn, Gaylord Indian Restaurant, Bombay Chopsticks are those 3 recommendations, correct?
Right, and Enjoy a Corn is on 79th Street in Chicago.
Oh,
so their cheese corn is I don't consider that one of the best gifts, but that's a big gift. Knowing that about that good place,
absolutely, that's a gift.
I need to. Yeah, my thanks to them. I know they're in it to make money, and of course everybody is, but they need a big thank you for their great efforts they put into the popcorn.
Absolutely.
But the greatest gift I've been given is my life itself from my Almighty Heavenly Father through His Son Jesus, and to my parents who gave me life. And
but our question was there something that you were, and I know, and I appreciate all of that, but did you ever give somebody a gift or receive a gift, something that you can hold?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I had to at least mention that.
Well, we all know that you're going to mention that. I'm just looking for something.
Well, right, I know, but I had to say that because that is the most important.
Oh, of course. So what did you get that was a great gift?
I don't even remember what it was, but it was just a little thank you gift from one of our former mailmen. Because when I lived with my parents, I used to, when I was younger, a lot younger, I gave a gift to the postman, just some cold water, and they really appreciated it and gave me, I don't remember what it was.
Nope, see, those are the things I'm looking for. Those just, sometimes it could be the simplest little thing.
It's right.
And the only reason I'm saying it is because we're giving other people ideas. You know what I mean? Like if somebody goes, oh, that was a great idea, and does that. So it's just like those little things that just, I also remember as a kid coming out at Christmas, running down the hallway of our apartment, and I turned the corner and there was a bird cage. There was a bird in it, but I thought it was fake. I'm like, why would there be a bird? And it was a little albino parakeet, and it was for me, and it wasn't fake. And I'll never forget running down that hallway, Christmas morning, and I got a bird. And she ended up being the best little parakeet, and she would always sit on my shoulder or my finger, or if I was watching TV, she'd sit with me, and always try to steal dinner off my plate. So, just looking for the fun, those types of things.
Right.
So cool, but that was so sweet of you.
Can't even buy. Money can't even buy something so precious. It's
right?
It's worth any sum of money. Does James still call in?
James. I don't know.
Tennessee?
No. No. Nope, he left us.
I haven't heard him in a while.
Yeah, no, he left us.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when Marky left, he left.
Oh, okay. But I thought he called in after that song.
I don't think so. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. Yeah, it's okay. But it was really nice to see you, and it was so appreciated that I know you hadn't planned on coming, but the fact that you were in the neighborhood and you swung by, it meant a lot to us and to Freddie's family. So thank you for popping in, mister. We appreciate you.
Yeah, and I didn't realize that I met Vanessa, who used to be on the shopping show.
Yes.
I didn't realize that was his stepdaughter.
Yeah. And I didn't know it either. When I got a hold of her to plan out what we did yesterday, I found out that she had worked here. I was like, wait, what? What a small, cool world,
Right. And I remember telling her what a great job she did on the show, and, she did.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's been a lot of faces and names.
Yeah, it's been cool. It was very nice last night.
And nice seeing Matt and his brother. I'm not, even though you would think so, I'm not the social butterfly and Mr. Gatherings you would think.
Well, I know when you said that, and that's why I'm appreciating you coming out, because you said those type of situations really aren't your thing, but you still pushed through and made it, and that made it special. So thank you.
You and me both, buddy. You and me both.
Yeah. What was real quick, Elliot? What was your real quick without opening cans of worms? I just opened millions of cans of worms. What is your political thing that you're saying? Nobody wants to know my political.
Nope. We're not doing it. You can talk to each other off the air. We're not opening that can because Elliot will jump up on his soapbox and take the last of the 2 hours we have.
Anarchy society? No, I don't know.
No, he wants to be the pirate that runs the world. So.
Captain Jack.
He wants, no, we're not going to do that. And Hector says, thank you, David, for the recommendation. Now get to work on time, LOL.
That's easier said than done. I'll see what I could do.
All right. Well, I'm just telling you, that was from Hector. So, all right, David, you have a great day and be safe.
How y'all enjoyed it. So I leave you with a, have a good day.
Good
Bye,
day, David. Bye-bye.
So,
man.
Real quick, we're talking about restaurants, and I just came across this. And this is a deal. Like, this is such a stupid deal. I can't believe it.
All right, folks. And again, because there's so many people who miss the radio shopping show, we have decided every morning we're going to come up with deals for you that equate what you could have found in the radio shopping show, but you don't have to buy a certificate. Or better. You don't have to buy a certificate from us. We are going to find these deals for you so you can get them for yourself and not have to come all the way down to the station to get them.
Yep. We're going to do it one a day at the 8 o'clock hour. But this I just came across. And I'm like, what? So there's apparently a restaurant in Marengo. It's called Abbondanza Cucina. And Family Feast Wednesday and Thursday. So Wednesday and Thursday, it's a carry-out special only. It's $45 carry-out. You get to select your pasta. You get you can pick a penne, a gluten-free, a fettuccine, a rigatoni, or a spaghetti. You pick your sauce, or gravy, as I like to say. You can do a marinara. You can do an olive oil. You could do a vodka, an arrabbiata, a pomodoro Alfredo, or a tomato cream, or a meats bolognese. And then your order also includes meatballs, house salad, bread, and cheese, and that feeds 6 to 8 people for $45. I'm going to put that up on, I ain't getting paid. I've never eaten there, but I'm going to go check it out. I'm not going to get that special because it's only one of me. But $45 to feed 6 to 8 people.
And it's Abundanza Cucina in Marengo at 228 South State Street in Marengo, Illinois.
Yeah, I'm going to post that.
Again, 228 South State Street in Marengo, Illinois. Go to abundanzacucina.com to see the website and get their information. I believe you can even order online.
Yeah, that is a deal. And then at the 8 o'clock hour, we're going to do our actual coupon deal. And some of these you might have to download, clip, or Groupon.
Or go to the website.
Yep. And so we will give you one today, Monday through Friday. And Elliot found a really good one locally here in Elgin, so we'll tell you about that deal and the 8 o'clock hour. But I know we're getting close to, we got to do the no nickname John bad joke of the day.
Which I haven't been able to read because the chat line is not available on the on my producer board. So this is going to be a surprise for me too. So folks, if you're new to this, the no nickname John bad joke of the day is sent to us every morning by our friend John Guiney. And it's essentially a bad joke, or I call them dad jokes. You will rate the joke itself on a scale of 1 to 10. You know what? Let's not make it 1 to 10. Let's go 1 star to 4 star.
We can't change it now.
Well, because people seem to have a hard time with it. Okay, we'll stick with 1 to 10.
Yeah, we can't change it now.
The judges will review the scoring later.
Yes.
1 to 10 on how bad it is, and then tell us 1 to 10 on how good Susie's delivery is. But, wait, we have a caller on the line.
Oh, okay.
Maybe they'll want to read it.
Maybe they'll want to read it.
This is the WRMN Morning Show. You're on with Susie C. and the L Train.
Good morning.
And they're gone.
I'm wondering if that guy across the street just sitting there, if he's listening to us or if he's on his phone. No, he's not listening. No, he's not listening. Okay. So the no nickname John bad joke of the day is, and this is a surprise to Elliot, so
I have not heard this one.
You're beautiful, you're smart, and damn it, you can deliver a joke.
Oh, 2 out of 3.
Okay, I'm ready. John Guiney says, good morning, first shifters. It's don't step on a bee day. Where did Noah keep his bees?
Where did Noah keep his bees?
In the archives.
I'm trying to figure out how we could have saved that one.
Archives.
I know. It took me a minute. That's a delayed
archives.
See, if you had gone archives, that would have. But
I said archives.
I
was trying to separate the words arc and hives.
I know what you were doing.
Instead of going archives.
I get it.
I'm getting laughy faces on the YouTube.
Yeah, that was okay. The joke itself.
Cute.
I'm going to give it a 7.
Okay, cute. I agree.
Because
cute.
It didn't take it. It's a delayed effect joke.
Yes.
It's a delayed. It's like
it's almost like a punny. You're like,
but you have to go.
Oh wait. Yes.
Huh? Oh, now I get it.
Yes.
I'll give the delivery all. I'll give 6.5.
Okay, I'll take that.
6.5.
I'll take that.
You
I'm giving myself a 7.
Needed a little space in there, but I see where you were going.
Right. I couldn't go archives.
Archives.
That's what I said.
No, you went
archives. No. Archives. It's a little emphasis on that.
See, you always say it better the second time around. After I've given you notes.
After I get the archives. Right?
There it is, right there.
Archives.
There it is.
Didn't I say it like that the first time?
No, you didn't. Folks, let's check the tape.
No, because Hector's going to turn around and send it in like when I thought I said boating, and he said, nope, you definitely said boning.
Yeah, it was boning. I was a Freudian there. She wanted to go boning. All right,
Good morning and welcome to the WRMN Morning Show. It's 7:28. Get your butts in gear.
It's July 10th. It's the morning. It's 65 outside right now with a real feel of 70. If you're not out of bed and in the shower, you're falling behind, folks. Today we are looking at hitting the high around 3 p.m. and then temps will start dropping again. So again, it's a high of 87, low of 68. And
it was beautiful last night.
It was beautiful. Oh. I kept telling everyone it was going to be a nice night. I told you it will rain, but then it will pass in time. No one listened to me. I said it's going to be nice out. It will cool off by the evening. No one listened to me. Everyone's like, well, my phone told me that this is what's going to happen.
Don't be making fun of our listeners.
I'm not making fun of the listeners. It wasn't just our listeners. It was everybody. Everybody in the bar. Everybody. When I got to the bar at the Legion. Oh yeah, we thought it was our phones told us it was going to be that. I go, folks, if you go outside right now, it's beautiful outside.
It was gorgeous.
And I'm just taking it personal. That's all.
You are kind of taking it personal, but you know what? It's going to be okay. Elliot, I hear you. I understand your frustration. And what can I do to make your experience better? He's silent. Speechless. That doesn't happen often. We'll be right back.
From the pages of the Elgin newspapers of 100 years ago today, these are the headlines brought to you by the Elgin History Museum.
This is Linda Rock, sharing stories that were in Elgin newspapers on July 10th, 1925. Henry Marquis, Elgin motorist arrested last night on a speeder charge, was fined $5 and costs in a police magistrate George R. Thompson's court today. Marquis was arrested by motorcycle officer Buckhahn when he was caught hitting a 35-mile-an-hour clip on North State Street. Alfred D. Edwards, president of the Woodruff and Edwards Foundry Company, and George H. Abbott, an employee of the company, have been issued a patent in Washington, D.C. for an adjustable pedestal for combined desks and seats. The device makes it possible for anyone seated at the desk to lower or heighten the seat to his best advantage, and is considered a big improvement over the old-style stationary desks. 25 Elgin golfers will invade Aurora for an intercity golf tournament with the players of the Aurora Country Club Wednesday, July 15th. It was announced today by officials of the Weldwood Country Club. The list of players who will make the trip will be announced later, it was stated. A return intercity meet will be staged during August, it was also announced. Tomorrow, the second round of play for the Tyro and Hubble Cups will be played over the Weldwood course. The Hubble Cup tournament is for men more than 45 years of age, and the Tyro Cup meet for men under 45 years of age.
Elgin 100 Years Ago is a presentation of the Elgin History Museum. Be sure to visit the museum located at 360 Park Street in Elgin, open Wednesday through Saturdays 11 to 4. You can also listen to Elgin 100 Years Ago at www.elginhistory.org.
This is Larry Jones, and I'd like to talk to you about my bank, American Eagle Bank in South Elgin. Has your bank changed names in the last 10 years? Is your bank another faceless branch with headquarters in another city? Are you tired of earning next to nothing on your savings account or certificates of deposit, or does your personal banker treat you like a stranger? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you're ready for a new banking experience, and American Eagle is the place for you. American Eagle is a locally owned independent bank that's rooted in the community, and American Eagle customers are greeted by name and treated with the respect that they deserve. American Eagle has an innovative program, Eagle Savings, that teaches your children to save while earning prizes and rewards. American Eagle offers great rates on certificates of deposit. My bank is located in South Elgin on Randall Road between the Target and Caputo's and is open Monday through Saturday. Give them a call at 847-742-7400, and a real person will answer the phone. American Eagle Bank, a place where you matter.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast. Today, mostly sunny with a high near 85. A chance of showers and thunderstorms after 4 p.m. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 67. A chance of showers and thunderstorms. Tomorrow, mostly sunny with a high near 90. Currently, it is 67 with clear skies. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Here's comedian Howie Mandel for hands-free Cozy Fit Skechers slip-ins.
Yeah, I'm holding a new Cozy Fit Skechers slip-in sneaker, and first of all, I barely know I'm holding it. It's that light. You see, Cozy Fit is a cool new sneaker where the upper is made of a soft quilted material. It's kind of like a little puffer jacket for your feet, except it looks like a super stylish sneaker.
Introducing new Cozy Fit Skechers slip-ins, the latest comfort creation from Skechers. You can find Cozy Fit Skechers slip-ins at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
It's trivia you didn't study for, traffic you forgot to check, and total mayhem before 9 a.m. And the WRMN Morning Show delivers.
And welcome back, everyone. This is the WRMN Morning Show with your hosts, Susie C.
Good morning.
And me, I'm Elliot Serrano, a.k.a. the L Train, also known as Chicago's King of Geeks, also known as the co-host of the Torn Quadcast here on WRMN Radio on the weekends. Thank you so much for joining us this morning as we talk about the Susie CQ of the day. What is one of the greatest gifts you've ever received or given? We're looking at those little experiences, the things that people do for us as well as what we do for them. And on the line, we have a caller. Good morning. You're on the WRMN Morning Show.
Susie, I know one thing, that if you go over to that Italian restaurant, you're not going to be buying a meal. You're going to be picking off of everybody's plate.
That is a gift that everyone gives Susie.
That is a gift.
Yeah, everyone gives.
I have a gift.
They collect food and they put it in a box for Susie. Yeah.
That really actually happens.
They ought to call that. No, okay, here, folks. This is a free promotional idea for restaurants throughout the Fox River Valley. Call it the Susie C plate. It's essentially little bits of everything from everything on your menu, like in one box.
Oh my God, that would be so incredible.
And then you get it like at the end of the day.
Yes.
You know? Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that would be amazing.
Yeah. The Susie C plate. But.
Yes, because my friends all bring me their leftovers. Yeah. They're like, we're not going to eat this. Will you? And I'm like, no shame in my game. Heck yeah, I will.
David Tees keeps sending me sexy photos.
I know, that sexy Santa pose was hot.
Yeah. Oh, it's available in wallet size there. That was actually at Danny's on Douglas. I had to play Santa Claus, and I was with the Bears players, Eric Wright and Otis Wilson that day for a Christmas party.
Sackman Otis.
Watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Otis was mad at me. I got the picture. You could tell he was mad at me because before we went out there to see everybody, I told Otis, "You're not the star here. I am. Everybody's here to see me." And he's looking at how you figure that, and I go, "Because I'm Santa." Yeah,
and that photo will be available on Facebook today. Sexy.
But,
and your brother said a Susie sampler.
That I like that. I like that. That's good. I like that. The Susie sampler.
Yes.
She could have come in with the styrofoam container and go, "Susie treat." Each table, Susie treats, trick or treat, Susie treat.
So funny story. My friend and her family went out to dinner. This was a couple months ago, and she comes in with a to-go bag with like three styrofoam containers. And she's like, "Hey, we had all this left over, and we're going out of town, so we figured we'd bring it to you. Would you take it?" And I'm like, "Duh, yes, I would." It was delicious and delightful, and I did not have to cook. So there's that. I am not shameful.
You know who you're going to remind me of? It was my grandmother. My grandmother was very wealthy and very cheap, and she would take a big purse, put a Ziploc baggie inside of there, and go to a buffet and just load up that purse with shrimp. That's you in the future. I see that coming.
That's, and I probably will have a Kleenex in my sleeve like most grandmas. No, but that is listen, that's why she was rich. That's why, because she was frugal. She was frugal. I'm not that frugal. I'm not that rich either, but I'm not that frugal. Especially when it comes to food. Like if it's a good meal, I don't mind spending, extra for a good meal. So, but that's just me.
But one place, Elliot, you would love. Have you ever been to Jurin's in South Elgin?
So love Jurin, and I used to take my kids every year because they give you that birthday coupon to go back next year.
Yeah, they sing "Happy Birthday" very badly and give you that big fruit.
Yeah, the big fruit thing with a little slice of like red velvet cake, but then you get a coupon for a free breakfast or a free. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the photo. A free meal the next time your next birthday, and we just had Back the Blue go by, so we've got to play his soundbite. So hold please.
Got me some snack, Jack.
One more time.
Got me some snack, Jack.
There we go. So yeah, I love Jurin, that fried rice and whatever that sauce is. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah. If Elliot's never been there, I'll tell you, go there for lunch. That's the cheaper deal because the prices go up after lunch. And lunch is like 11 to 1, 11 to 2. But Elliot, I'll tell you what, it's like a Benihana. They cook all the stuff up there in front of you. They got a sushi going around.
They throw shrimp in your mouth and do the little onion choo volcano.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. That is a really, really. I love that place. Samantha loves that place.
And did you see what her best gift was? Did you see what she put as her best gift? Not you.
Yeah, well, of course, it's not me. Come on. She's trying to return me every time, You go, you got a receipt? No, sorry.
Can I get a gift card?
She only gets store credit. What store sold this model?
Best gift I ever got was from my Uncle Bill. My Uncle Bill took me to, and I was a big fan, went to a lot of Bulls games. Took me to Game 6, the championship game, when the Bulls played the Portland Trail Blazers, was down by 19 points start of the fourth quarter, came back and won the championships right there.
Oh, my God.
I remember that game. Yep.
How amazing that you got to be there.
They were getting blown out in the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Totally. So Phil Jackson puts in all the reserves. Let Michael sit, let Scotty sit, and suddenly it's like Portland decided, the Bulls have given up, so we're going to let up. The reserves come back. They end up tying the game, coming back, and then Phil puts Michael, Scotty, and everyone back into the game. And even Michael Jordan was like, I don't want to mess with what's happening here, and he kept passing off to everyone because he didn't want to. Apparently the reserves were doing a really good job of getting them back in, and yes, they ended up winning that game. One of the greatest comebacks in NBA Finals history.
Oh yeah, I didn't get home till 5 o'clock in the morning. We were out Rush Street, nice, hit the bars and having fun with everybody. I've been to a lot of Bulls games, and but that was the greatest gift he ever got me, was to take me to that game. But I still have my ticket stub. I'll never forget that game whatsoever.
And those tickets were selling for crazy amounts of money.
Was that the first three-peat because that
was the second.
The second, yeah, because
their second.
Because I remember they beat the Lakers the first one, then it was Portland the second. I forgot who was the third time. I think they went up against Utah twice in their second three-peat. Yeah, it was Seattle, then Utah twice, and then in the first time around, it was the Lakers, it was Portland, and I think was it Portland twice? I forget.
No, it was Utah twice. They never played Seattle. They played Portland because they had Clyde the
Glide Drexler, yeah.
Yeah, he was their star onto that team at that time. And on the Seattle Supersonics, they had the glove, Gary Payton. Gary Payton?
Yeah.
Now that was the elite NBA back in that day when you had Barkley, the mailman, Stockton, Paxton. You had you had Rodman, Isaiah Thomas, Bill Laimbeer. Remember the Bill Laimbeer? He was a dirty player.
Yeah, Larry Bird. And it was a big thing with the Pistons couldn't beat the Celtics to save their own lives, and then they finally get by that, and then it became, can the Bulls beat the Pistons? That was always a bit, yeah.
That was a rival.
Those were the years. Those were the years, my friend. That was back when men were men. When men were men and women were women. And men were also women and women were men. And then people were also all over the spectrum, and it was okay. No one cared. No one cared whether you were a man or a woman, or a man who thought they were a woman, or a woman who thought they were a man, because we just accepted each other.
Oh, God, Elliot's caffeine is kicking in.
That's right. It doesn't matter. Wherever you are, you're accepted. We love you for whoever you are, whoever you think you are.
Let's group hug. Group hug right now. Hug. So I just got distracted. The guy across the street, like on top of the building, I don't know, just dumped a bazillion gallons of water from, I don't know if the gutters were, but I'm watching this massive waterfall come down.
That is some great radio you've got going.
Massive waterfall coming off the top of the building.
And which people can't even see on the YouTube.
I know,
but
I'm just telling you, imagine a brick building and a guy hanging over it shirtless, and all of a sudden this massive, massive waterfall pouring off the building.
And it's not Jimmy Vaselli.
It's not Jimmy Vaselli. But you know what? Jimmy Vaselli wrote in his favorite gift. He said, "Hi, my sister and I were born on the same day. She's awesome. And my amazing wife, Mo, got me a blanket with my son and I pictured on it. We were at the White Sox game," which you could hear all the White Sox games live on WRMN, FYI. Thank you, Jimmy Vaselli.
I love how he does his favorite gift, and he gets a plug for the White Sox in there.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
That's why he's a lawyer and we're not.
Really quickly, I got to go to the commander's house this afternoon, and he's getting ready to move. Is there going to be a going away party for the commander? Because he's a great guy. I mean, he's done a lot for the community in America.
You know what?
I'm sure there's got to be a.
I will. When is he leaving? When is he leaving?
I'll ask him today when I'm over this.
Okay, because I'll talk to Trucker Dennis and see what the Legion is doing.
I thought they had something at
we got to have another reason for a party, right?
I love a good party. Last night was fun. Thank you for showing up. That was great to see you.
I'm going to bring Mr. Tease. I'm going to come to the party. I'm going to bring all my Dems for Elgin friends to this thing. It'll be fun.
Stop it. Stop it. Hey, did you know what's going to happen at 8 o'clock? We're going to do what would Elliot put in his mouth, and we're not talking about his foot. I actually brought something for Elliot to put in his mouth. And it's going to be interesting, so stick around. Unless you're by the station, come on, run down, and you can sit in with it. And we can put it in your mouth, too.
No. Sorry. I'll stay out of that one today. But, hey, Elliot, that picture I sent you, the diamond arcs, show that to Susie.
He did. It's so cool.
That is very cute.
And if you guys want your pet, or Susie, you and your mom, all you got to do is give us a picture, a really nice picture. She can have it sent in, have it put on her, and she will put together you guys a diamond art something, and she'll have it framed for you, and you can put it on your wall, and stuff like that.
Well, in the mobile RV, I would need a very small one, but I think there's a picture of my dog that I think I would like done, just a small, like a 5x7, if that's possible.
Yeah.
Because, in the mobile Marriott, I don't have a lot of wall space. I have to live very minimally. Yeah. It's so funny. I go to the store. I'm like, oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. That's so cute. I have nowhere to put it. Saves me a lot of money. And I don't have a lot of junk. So not art is junk. I'm just saying, I see all these cute things and I'm like, I got nowhere to put it, which makes me happy because I don't like to have a lot of things. I like being minimal.
Like one of those ones that got the RVs with the big 50-inch flat screen TV so that they could drive and watch TV at the same time.
Yeah, nope. I don't even know how big my screen is. It's probably maybe I don't even think it's 40. I don't know. It's small.
It's not the size of the screen. It's a number of pixels.
We love a good pixel, don't we? Hi. Dun-dun-dun.
Okay, when I'm at the Menards, I'll listen to see what you're going to put in his mouth.
All right, stick around. At the 8 o'clock hour, not only will we have the deal of the day coupon to tell you about, we are going to see what Elliot is going to put in his mouth. And it's going to be fun.
And it's not going to be a coupon. I'm not putting a coupon in my mouth.
Nor your foot.
No. I used to be flexible. I used to be able to do that, but not anymore.
Not your, what was the proverbial foot.
Thanks, Dave.
Bye, David Tease.
Bye-bye.
So, yeah, it was super cool that David Tease showed up last night, too. We had Carol with a K. We had Hector Soto and Jeremiah. We had Downtown Jose and Sidekick Susan. Fast Eddie. Cleveland Dennis. I know I'm forgetting a ton
Submariner
more.
Bob. Or as you call him, Balcony Bob.
Yep. And he's going to come on our dating show. We're going to have a Saturday night show that we're going to do probably the beginning of August. Yes.
Something around. Yeah.
Okay. And we're going to probably do it 2 Saturday nights a month.
Like every other Saturday. We'll see how it takes off. It'll be Saturday nights. I want to call it WRMN Saturday night.
Yep.
And then it's essentially we'll be gathered in studio. And if you're listening around the Fox River Valley, we'll talk about things that are happening. I know Susie's going to bring in her cast of characters. I'll talk about dating stories.
Dating apps.
And all that stuff, dating apps.
Recommendations of places to take dates and not to take dates.
Submariner Bob is going to give the men tips on how to be gentlemen on a date.
Yes.
And the girls, like if you're a young lady and you're on a date and it's not going very well.
Or even if you're a guy and it's not going well.
Yeah. It's like we'll say it's the bathroom call. So you run to the bathroom on the date, you call us, tell us what's going on, and then let's say the girls will give you an escape plan or advice on how to turn it around.
Yeah.
Or things like that.
Or I'll just be going, bow, 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 bow. You just won live on the air at WRMN. You need to come down and claim your prize right now before you lose it. And we'll do this whole plan. Yeah, that'll be.
Oh my God! I gotta leave right now.
I gotta go. I won
something. What'd you win? I don't know. It's a great prize. We'll give you a car wash.
Car wash coupon.
Something like that.
But so that's gonna be super fun. Matt and Ryan, yes, they came out. Does it say their dad came? Gary came after we left?
Matt McNeil and Ryan McNeil.
Oh my God. Yeah. And then it says
both the McNeil brothers sit on a throne of lies, but I'm not going to go into that.
Oh my goodness.
Both him and they got Vanessa to turn on me, which
the
is
only
fine,
thing that's going to make you happy, Matt, if you're listening, hey, 3M, Margarita Matt McNeil, can you bring this boy a pie?
I want to
bring this boy.
Look, all I heard, it's been since Christmas. All I heard about how
it's been that long?
All I heard was how great the pies were, and I didn't even ask. I was offered a pie.
Maybe because it's summer and it's too hot to turn on the oven?
No, but they had all through the winter to be able to make it, and it's still nothing.
Go to the store, buy a pie, take it out of the box, and tell them it's homemade.
Which is fine. And if it's a substandard pie, I never want to hear about how great the McNeil pies are.
So what's your favorite pie?
Well, they make pecan pie. I love me some pecan pie.
So the best gift you've never gotten is a pecan pie from Matt McNeil's family.
That's the best. All right, so who knows? But maybe it's not a great pie. That's the other thing too. Maybe he's concerned that he has hyped it up so much. There's no way he could live up to it.
All right, so let's talk about your best gift you've ever given or received. Oh, double dose of David. I'm just looking because I don't want to forget anybody that came out last night, but go ahead.
Oh, I mean,
Miss Linda Carter came out.
Also, Miss Linda Carter, who will only hug you.
Yes.
Won't hug anyone else. Well, and me, I'm not a hugger, but when I ask for a hug, she's like, I'm okay.
I just go right in. I don't even wait. And we just kind of side hug each other. It's kind of like,
Yeah. Okay, so you got a side hug. I got a side hug.
Yeah. And then Maria, Freddie's wife, and his. I kept singing Maria, Maria by in my head by Carlos Santana.
Well, I'm thinking about Maria from West Side Story.
Oh my gosh. His grandson came. His stepdaughter came. So many people. So many first shifters. It really was a great night. So thank you all. But okay, I digress. I just wanted to make sure I didn't forget anybody.
No, and again, just so if you're tuning in and wondering what we're talking about here on the WRMN Morning Show, yes, the last night there was a little bit of a informal get together for a friend of the show, Westside Fred, who passed away not that long ago. We wanted to take a proper moment to have all we call them the first shifters, the regular listeners of the WRMN Mornings, to come out and pay their respects to his family. We did, it was cruise night last night at the American Legion, and they brought a nice display of family photos of Westside Fred as an adult and as a kid. I swear he and I went to the same studio at JCPenney to have childhood pictures done. I had that. Look at that. That's the same color. That's that same hue, that same overall tone that the photos come out in with that same background. I know my parents probably took me to that same JCPenney for photos. It was really nice to have everyone there, and that is just pretty much a way that we are here at WRMN, being a community-owned station. This is a local radio station. We are not part of a greater media network. Like, we're not part of Sinclair like WGN is, or many of the other stations. This is an independently owned, community-based radio station. And we are here to serve the community, the listeners, the businesses, and so on. So when you listen to us and you like us on YouTube and you call in and you interact, you are supporting community-based radio, and we do appreciate that. And Dino said it very succinctly, very heartfelt last night when he was telling Westside Fred's family, if you need anything, we're here for you. Call us. We are here to help and do what we can, because we, again, are part of a community.
We're family.
And if you want to call in and share your recollections, or share what your greatest gift received or given was, you can call in at 847-931-1410. Again, that's 847-931-1410. Hit us up on the Image 360 line. That's 505-926-1410. 505-926-1410. And hey, if you got a picture of that group gift that you received, by all means, feel free to send that to us. And on the YouTube, if you're watching us on the YouTube, please make sure you subscribe, hit share, like, all those things for today's programming. If you're discovering us for the first time, so nice to see you. Thank you so much for listening to us and joining us. But here at WRMN Radio, this is live, local programming here in the Fox River Valley. The greatest gift I ever got. Now, mind you, I can't say greatest, because I've had so many people in my life giving me such great gifts. But I will say this is really a significant one, because it is attached to a core memory from when I was very, very young. If you follow me on Facebook, I'm at facebook.com/Elliot Serrano. That's with 2 L's, 2 T's, and 2 R's. Just this past week, and I am so bummed that I missed out on it. With the release of the new Fantastic Four movie that's coming up at the end of the month, Disney, which owns the rights to all the Marvel movies, released a new set of Mego Fantastic Four figures.
What's a Mego?
Now, the Mego figures, way back when, the girls had, this was the beginning of the action figure craze. Because girls had Barbies and all those things, and they were trying to figure out ways to get boys to have the same kind of experience. They would have toys or figures, and we called them, superhero dolls, but no, they're not dolls. They're action figures. You have to call them action figures, so that boys, I always call them dolls, but for boys to play with them, fine. So Mego was a company that made these, like the figures were like maybe like 8
M-I-G-O?
M-E-G-O.
Okay.
M-E-G-O. If you looked them up, they had Marvel characters, they had DC characters, they had Superman, Batman, Aquaman, they had Spider-Man, the Fantastic Four, all these different characters, the Hulk, the Thing. If you, again, look up Mego Marvel or Mego DC, you're going to see them. And the great thing about them was that the figures were maybe under 12 inches tall, maybe 10 inches tall, and they had cloth clothing. They had cloth costumes.
Yes, I do. I just looked them up. I'll post a picture. Yes, I do recall those.
So when I was a kid, way back when, I was a huge Fantastic Four fan, and my favorite member of the Fantastic Four was Johnny Storm, the Human Torch. He would say, "Flame on!" and he would burst into flame, and he could fly and do these sorts of things.
That would be very different now.
It is very different now. But I remember as a kid really wanting a Johnny Torch. For my birthday, I wanted my Johnny Storm Human Torch figure, Mego figure, and it was the morning of my birthday. My dad took me down to Sears, the local Sears, and all the Mego figures were locked up in a cabinet. And the toy salesman had to come out to unlock the cabinet and grab it for you. And at that same time, there was some other kid who was there with his family, and his mom and dad were going to buy him the entire set, all 4 Fantastic Four figures. And there was one Johnny Storm action figure in that case. Well, I could hear them talking. I could hear the salesman opened up the cabinet, was handing. First, he handed him a Mr. Fantastic, handed him a Invisible Girl, handed him a Ben Grimm thing, and the last one on that shelf was a Johnny Storm. My dad snuck in, snatched that baby before that kid could get it, and he handed it to me. I remember that to this day.
Not all heroes wear capes.
Not all heroes. And of course, now I can't get the Migos set. It's sold out on Disney. Life goes on. We'll be back after the break.
Kick off your weekend with a little flair. It's Dino's Night Out, every Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. on WRMN 1410 AM. Dino brings you the best of the Fox Valley's entertainment scene. Live music, local artists, street festivals, great eats, and the personalities behind them. If it's happening, Dino's talking about it. And bringing the spotlight is none other than the legendary Arcada Theater, located at 105 East Main Street in St. Charles. Catch dinner, drinks, and a show, all under one historic roof. So whether you're making plans or just love to know what's hot, make it a date with Dino's Night Out, Fridays, 2 to 4 p.m. on WRMN 1410 AM, or stream it live at WRMN1410.com. Dino's Night Out, powered by the Arcada Theater, where Fox Valley comes to play.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time.
With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Brought to you by Fidelity.
Dog owners in Will County have an opportunity to save this summer as the Forest Preserve District has announced they're offering half-price dog park permits valid at all 6 dog parks. Reduced rates are set at $20 for county residents and $40 for non-residents. Contact Will County for further information. Food trucks may soon have a larger role to play in downtown Elgin and public spaces following a key vote by the Planning and Zoning Commission. The commission unanimously recommended expanding rules to allow food trucks on public property, including parks and downtown streets, as long as the vendors secure conditional permits and meet several requirements. Indian Prairie School District 204 is moving forward with the purchase of 3 new school activity buses equipped with wheelchair lifts. Following a unanimous vote at this week's board meeting, the $305,000 investment will be fully funded through federal grant money from Individuals with Disabilities Education Act. With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Ever find a deal so good you think, should I tell my friends or keep it to myself? That's Kohl's Summer Cyber Deals. Styles for sunny days, home favorites for your space, and more. All at prices you'll love. Plus, earn Kohl's Cash. Discover new deals daily and get free shipping. These deals are too good not to share once you've stocked up first. Shop Kohl's Summer Cyber Deals now. Select styles, some exclusions apply. Offers end July 10th. See store or Kohls.com for details.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time. The next time you're out to dinner with friends, you can order the shrimp cocktail for the table. And maybe you'll realize it only comes with 4 shrimp after you've already given away 3, but that one shrimp will be so good. And if you switch and save hundreds, you could get shrimp all the time. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time. For shrimp, Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
From the pages of the Elgin newspapers of 100 years ago today, these are the headlines brought to you by the Elgin History Museum.
This is Linda Rock, sharing stories that were in Elgin newspapers on July 10th, 1925. Henry Marquis, Elgin motorist arrested last night on a speeder charge, was fined $5 and costs in a police magistrate George R. Thompson's court today. Marquis was arrested by motorcycle officer Buckhahn when he was caught hitting a 35-mile-an-hour clip on North State Street. Alfred D. Edwards, president of the Woodruff and Edwards Foundry Company, and George H. Abbott, an employee of the company, have been issued a patent in Washington, D.C. for an adjustable pedestal for combined desks and seats. The device makes it possible for anyone seated at the desk to lower or heighten the seat to his best advantage, and is considered a big improvement over the old-style stationary desks. 25 Elgin golfers will invade Aurora for an intercity golf tournament with the players of the Aurora Country Club Wednesday, July 15th. It was announced today by officials of the Weldwood Country Club. The list of players who will make the trip will be announced later, it was stated. A return intercity meet will be staged during August, it was also announced. Tomorrow, the second round of play for the Tyro and Hubble Cups will be played over the Weldwood course. The Hubble Cup tournament is for men more than 45 years of age, and the Tyro Cup meet for men under 45 years of age.
Elgin 100 Years Ago is a presentation of the Elgin History Museum. Be sure to visit the museum located at 360 Park Street in Elgin, open Wednesday through Saturdays 11 to 4. You can also listen to Elgin 100 Years Ago at www.elginhistory.org.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast. Today, mostly sunny with a high near 85. A chance of showers and thunderstorms after 4 p.m. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 67. A chance of showers and thunderstorms. Tomorrow, mostly sunny with a high near 90. Currently, it is 67 with clear skies. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Here's comedian Howie Mandel for hands-free Cozy Fit Skechers slip-ins.
Yeah, I'm holding a new Cozy Fit Skechers slip-in sneaker, and first of all, I barely know I'm holding it. It's that light. You see, Cozy Fit is a cool new sneaker where the upper is made of a soft quilted material. It's kind of like a little puffer jacket for your feet, except it looks like a super stylish sneaker.
Introducing new Cozy Fit Skechers slip-ins, the latest comfort creation from Skechers. You can find Cozy Fit Skechers slip-ins at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is.
In the middle of the night, everything will be all right if you listen to Coast right here on WRMN, 7 days a week from midnight to 5 a.m. Each night on Coast to Coast, listeners are captivated by George Noory with discussions on news and current events, conspiracy theories, UFOs, life after death, and all things curious and unexplained. Coast to Coast, every night, midnight to 5 a.m. right here on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
For a little lighthearted lawlessness on Sunday afternoons, listen to Handle on the Law from 4 to 7 p.m. Handle on the Law is a unique combination of useful legal advice and outrageous Handle remarks. Whether you're talking about Big Brother, big business, big legal problems, or Big Macs, you'll rarely find Bill without an opinion. His rapid-fire commentary gives listeners the information they crave in the way they crave it. It's Handle on the Law, Sunday afternoons from 4 to 7 p.m. right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
The mics are on, the coffee's strong, and the best bits haven't even happened yet. Streaming now on the WRMN app and YouTube at WRMN Radio. Live from Fox River Valley, this is the WRMN Morning Show with Susie C. and Elliot. Sharp minds, quick wit, and absolutely no snooze button required. It's news, games, guests, and plenty of did they really just say that?
Good morning and welcome back to a Thursday edition of the WRMN Morning Show with me, Susie C., and my co-host, Elliot, the L Train Serrano.
Who survived a heart attack just
much
earlier.
Just happened in that break. So we had our dear friend Mary Kay Welson show up with blizzards for us. And Elliot did not know that I had gone down the hallway while he was working on some technical difficulties. And he comes out of the control room, and I'm running full speed ahead down
the problem is I'm walking out of the control room. I hear boom, 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 boom coming from my left. To my right, I see someone in the doorway, and it's like I felt like I was getting it from both sides, so I screamed, "Oh, bleep." And I'm on the phone, by the way, with our own Dennis and our Green. Dennis, someone could have been killing me just then. He just hung up.
He's like, whatever.
Yeah.
Elliot's yelling to the baby Jeebus. He's fine. He's just fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. But still, apologies if there were some issues listening on the radio.
It's still happening. I just heard from someone it's still happening. I guess we're a little wonky.
A little bit wonky. Hold on. We have someone on the line. Good morning. You're on the WRMN Morning Show with Susie C. and the L Train.
Good morning.
It's David. I think I'm calling about what you were just talking about, like on the AM dial only. It's garbly, digitized, like weird sounding. Is that correct?
Is it still doing that?
I've been on hold for several minutes, so I don't know if it's still. I'll call you right back.
All right. Yeah, I went in and we reset the whole system, so hopefully it should be fine. It might take a minute, but
if I call you back, it's still doing it. But if not, then it won't be.
Thanks.
But
Dave.
anyway, so I did my cleaning job, and I had to abruptly leave because somebody was not feeling well. So the owner said, now's not a good time. So I'll finish it up like tomorrow or Saturday. But I got a new, they open up one more toilet for use. So, because what I hate the most is when I have to use the washroom, and especially an emergency basis, and then it's not available. And it's worse a lot of times for women. So,
yeah. All right. Well, thank you for toilet talk, and we're gonna go put something in Elliot's mouth.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway,
all right, David, have a good one, buddy.
Okay. You too.
Bye.
Bye, David.
You're on the WRMN Morning Show with Susie C. and the L Train. How are you?
Good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Talking to me?
Yes, we are.
There he is.
There's no one
Bob.
else here. We've got to be talking to you.
There's Bob. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, people. Talking about great gifts. This goes back a number of years. I've always been an avid photographer. I not only 35 millimeter cameras that I had a number of, but I also used to take 8 millimeter and Super 8 motion pictures. But I don't know how many years ago this was. It was many years ago. We were getting ready in February. We were going to go to Europe, and we were making plans for that. At Christmas time, I got a great surprise. My family got together, my kids, and they said, "What can we get for Mom and Dad? What do they need? What do they want?" They thought about it long and hard, and they bought me a video camera.
Ooh.
An 8 millimeter, a compact video camera to take on the trip. And it was fantastic. The memories that, now my only problem is that the video camera doesn't work anymore.
Oh.
And the only way you could play the tapes back was using the cameras, as a playback device. So I have all of those things. I suppose if I really wanted to, I could probably go someplace where they do make conversions, transfer stuff off a videotape onto DVDs.
Yeah.
But, that was probably the biggest surprise and the biggest gift that I can ever remember receiving. I know that thing cost over $200.
Oh, those were expensive.
Yeah, when they first came out, they were crazy expensive.
But it was
that
good.
was it, people.
No, it was good seeing you last night, sir.
Yes, I enjoyed. I was having some difficulty when you were trying to tell me about the little idiosyncrasy that Susie had.
The little? Those are not little idiosyncrasies. Let's be honest. I know my idiosyncrasies.
Well, we all have them.
Absolutely. As long as they don't itch or they're not contagious, we're fine.
And sometimes you're willing to put up with them, depending on what the trade-off is.
But that's what makes people what they are.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And you were looking so good yesterday. I loved your Hawaiian style shirt. You look great. It was very nice of you to come out for Fred.
Well, I spent a lot of time at the Legion, and the only thing I was concerned about is I get there early because I don't like to walk any great distances. Get tired pretty easy.
You got primo parking last night.
Yes, I did. And that's why I get there early, because they don't like they don't like people coming there and parking when they have their car shows.
Yeah.
But you know what? I bet they'd make an exception for you.
For you, definitely.
Absolutely.
Well, I think they would. As my physician told me one time, he says, I can get you a handicap thing,
Oh, the placard? Yeah.
And I said, I don't want to do that. I have a hard enough time when I go down there now making sure that they're going to renew my license.
No. Okay.
If they say you can't walk too, so.
Oh, and you know what? They would give you the placard. They wouldn't ask that many questions. You could just say, I have a bad back. Nah, they're not going to, as long as your physician wrote you a note or gave you, they can do it for you. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. Anyhow, had a great time. Spent quite a bit of time with your boss. We had a conversation.
Nice.
You are having some difficulty this morning with overmodulation, I call it. There's a warble at the,
Yeah, we just heard about it, so we reset the system, and hopefully that's going to do it. If not, then it's not on our end.
We'll have to probably reset it. I'll probably we'll take a break, and I'll try resetting it again at the break.
But first, we're going to see what Elliot puts in his mouth.
No, yeah.
Well, I don't hear it on the phone, so maybe I won't hear it on the air when I shut off.
All right, fingers crossed.
Take care, people.
Thank you.
All right, Bob, thank you.
Bye. We have lots of calls coming in.
All right, well, keep them.
Good morning. This is the WRMN Morning Show. You're on with Susie C. and the L Train.
Hi, Elliot. Hi, Susie.
Hi, Sidekick. It was good to see you last night.
Good to see everyone last night. Loved Dino's speech.
I know, it was sweet, wasn't it?
Yes. It was cool to meet Fast Eddie.
Right? And he's so tall. He's so incredibly tall. Mm-hmm. And he brought his puppers with him.
Yeah.
All right, so the question of the day, what is the greatest gift you've ever given or received?
The greatest gift I've ever received is my camera. My camera I always use, digital camera. I think I got it from my aunt and uncle for my birthday or Christmas. I think it was my birthday. I use it a lot.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Is Beloved around?
Hello.
Hello, Beloved. How are you?
Well, I got a shot in my leg yesterday. It's helping, but the rest of my body hurt.
Oof. Youch. All right, so tell us, what is the greatest gift you've ever given or received?
Received is probably Dad. When he knew he's going to be going soon, and he decided that he was going to give some of the, what do they call it, inheritance and a Christmas card before he passed. It was $2,000 in the card.
Wow. What a nice surprise.
Yeah, and the best one I ever gave, oh, man, can't even think. Because, we have this feeling of, are they going to like it? Are they not?
Right.
But I like to make my crochet, and almost everything I make in crochet I give.
Oh, that's so sweet. Nothing is nicer than something homemade, something that you put time and effort into. I know I received a really beautiful, my friend Leanne had her mom make me Afghan for my 60th birthday with stitches I've never seen before, and like words that were coming out. Like, I'll have to take a picture of it because it's probably one of the most unique ones I've ever seen. And I just love it. I use it all the time.
The one I gave that's the biggest is my Aunt Joan. She used to be my mentor, but she's passed now. But she's still my mentor because she did crochet for 4 charities. She was that fast.
Wow.
And she did it since I was probably not even born yet. So I made her a blanket, an Afghan out of tweed, different colors of tweed.
Oh, wow.
She loved it. She loved it.
Oh, well, very nice. Very, very nice.
Well,
all right, well, let's talk to Susan because we got to get to what's Elliot going to put in his mouth.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Yeah, we got a lot of
Downtown
people
Jose,
on
love
watching.
you.
Oh, Downtown Jose, love you. Love you, Sidekick Susan.
Love you guys, too.
All right. Mwah. Good to see you last night.
Good to see you guys, too.
All right. Here we go. So,
Yeah, hi, caller on line 3. Thank you for calling into the WRMN Morning Show. How are you?
Elliot.
Sorry, last time. I don't want to bug you guys. No, it's still doing it. Just so
All right,
you know.
we'll fix it. We're talking about
And
it
I
now.
hope Becky's leg feels better. And, I want to keep it positive. I got to keep it more positive. So, at my cleaning job, I now get $10 a week more. And that is money.
There's a gift.
I'm really happy about that.
Hey, that's great.
And, work is very satisfying. Things looking infinitely better than when I first got there. And you guys do a great job at what you do. We all, and that's really satisfying. And that we, work hard. Yeah, we got to earn a living, but when we can make a big difference, then that means so much. And let's all pick up at least 2 extra pieces of little trash. If we can. That's my goal, and that's
perfect.
And maybe your goal too. Make a difference. Have a good day.
Okay, thanks David. Bye.
And we got a WRMN traffic report from our
Oh
own
my
David
God!
Tees.
Are you just afraid to put this in your mouth?
Yeah.
Come on, we got a lot of people watching on YouTube. Everybody's waiting.
There's a 3-car accident on Randall and South Street northbound. Randall is closed. 3-car accidents on Randall and South Streets northbound. Randall is closed. That's coming from our own David Tees. All right. And I want to say thank you, Mary Kate, for bringing the Superman blizzard to help clear my palate from whatever it is that Susie's got for me today.
Okay, so it is Thursday, and without further ado, today is the day that Elliot gets to put something in his mouth. So he's not going to look.
I'm not going to look. I'm closing my eyes right now.
So it's on a fork.
It's on a fork.
Yeah, because
Right.
it's just easy. Hold on.
I'm holding it.
Okay.
Wait, is the fork up?
Yeah, it's ready to put in your mouth.
Okay.
So I'm not going to say what it is.
All right, it's on a fork.
It's on the
It's going
fork.
towards my mouth.
Towards his mouth. No? Oh my God. Is it?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Okay. It's cotton candy,
It's cotton candy.
but I swear it's pickle flavored.
It is. Ding, ding.
Oh, what is this? It's.
I'm going to take a little tiny.
Hold on, can I see the container? It says pickle flavored cotton candy. What? Folks, pickle.
It's weird because it's still
cotton
sweet
candy.
at the end. It
It
starts
is
out
sweet.
dill.
It goes in sweet, which is like, oh, okay. And I can tell. I'm like, oh, wait, this is cotton candy. But then I'm like, okay, wait, this is taking a turn on me here. The flavor is going in a different direction from the sweet. And yes, I could taste the pickle. And you taste the pickle in the middle, and then it turns sweet again.
Yeah, it's like, the sweet at the end, I think, is what threw me.
It starts sweet, turns pickly, then
very pickly,
then turns sweet again. This is okay. Where did you get this?
Online.
Pickle cotton candy. This is from, Gag Gifts, Party Favors. It's called Pickle. What's the name of the company that does this? Chocolate Storybook is a company. Chocolate Storybook. It's their pickle cotton candy. For those who are not on the YouTube, it's a plastic container. The cotton candy itself looks kind of green. So if you didn't see the label, you might think it's just like some sort of lime or something flavor, just green. I mean, cotton candy comes in all different colors. But no, it says pickle right on it. Pickle, cotton candy. And pickle's become like this big thing right now. Pickle flavor everything. Like Sonic right now they have like a slushie that's pickled flavored. A pickle flavored slushie. I don't know if I'd go that far.
Zing Zang made a Jimmy John's pickled Bloody Mary mix. It's delicious.
I have spicy breaded pickles at home.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get me wrong. I love pickles.
I take the Zing Zang Blazin' Bloody Mary mix and some of the Jimmy John's pickle flavored Bloody Mary mix and make a Bloody Mary of that with Curveball whiskey.
Oh.
But that wasn't horrible.
No, it wasn't. It was interesting. In fact, I would not tell you avoid this one like
the fried chicken candy.
Yesterday, I tried getting those guys on Derek's show to try the fried chicken candy, and they refused.
No. We were trying to get them, and you're going no.
I said do it.
I mean, it was Derek that was saying.
Derek was going no. This was actually this is
out of a 10. What do we like? Where are we going with it?
For the experience, I'm not saying like the flavor. I'm not saying like, oh, I would like eat this like all the time. But this, I'm going to tell you, folks, I'm going to give this one 8.5 on the must try.
Oh,
must try. You should try this one. If you're a fan of pickles, definitely try this. It is. I liked it. It was good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a regular snack because it kind of took me by surprise, but yeah, that just like the grass soda from last week.
Yeah, see? And I told you I wouldn't do you dirty.
No,
so
you don't do me dirty. You just did me pickly.
I got you pickly.
But Mary Kay brought me a Superman Blizzard to clear my palate.
I know, right? And that's a sugar cookie dough based flavor profile on the Superman Blizzards.
I'm going to have so much sugar in me this morning.
I know, and good thing that Matt's coming on at 9 because we're going to have to peel you off the ceiling.
Maybe I'll just hang around with him and he'll drive me as I'm going into the 9 o'clock
into the
hour.
sugar crash.
Into the sugar crash. I'm going to need that because I'm going to go see Superman this afternoon. And
speaking of, and you happen to buy a coupon. So here, the coupon that we found today, that Elliot found today, is the Triple Berry Cafe in Elgin. If you go on the app Clip, CLIPP.
Or you can go to the website.
Yes, Clip, CLIPP. You can get $20, a $20 voucher for $10. That's not like you have to do it today. Nope. It's right now. That's the offer being made. So if you go to the Clip app or clip.com, put in Triple Berry Cafe, you can purchase a $20 voucher for $10. So there's the beginning of our radio shopping show alternative called Deal of the Day.
Hello, caller. Did you like the deal of the day?
Yeah, but really quickly, I'll make this very quick. Now they shut down Randall Road northbound at College Green Drive, so pretty bad accident. I sent you a picture in there. But,
I saw that. He said, stay off of Randall Road then. Look for your alternates. Put that baby into your Google or your Waze, and then it'll get you around that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm stuck in this mess trying to get to Menards, and they're veering everybody off on College Green Drive in front of Myers and Menards. So, yeah,
not good.
I hope nobody got hurt. I hope everyone's okay.
By the way, the accident it looked like the person in the red car was actually up, and paramedics were looking at her. Airbags were deployed, so airbags saved lives. But I'm stuck here in traffic, and I ain't going nowhere trying to get through to go to Menards.
You should have come here and tried the pickle flavored cotton candy.
I know that. I'm really good with that one, guys. That doesn't sound good to me at all.
It actually wasn't horrible. It actually surprisingly was not horrible.
Yeah, well, let's look at it this way. Elliot is really starting to get used to all this weird stuff, okay? So he's starting to worry me.
Listen, don't kink shame him. We all have our vices.
We all except I cannot tell you I'm on all sides of the spectrum as far as snacks go.
I was just to a point where I'm just had enough full. I'm making my way through. Once again, stay away from Randall Road northbound, College Green Drive. They're taking everybody go through that way now.
Got it.
So it's a mess. Take care, guys.
Thank you. Be
Bye,
safe.
David Teese. That was our on-the-road reporter live from Randall Road, letting us know that Randall Road is closed northbound at College Green Drive. So find yourself an alternate route.
And we are also still working on the technical issues that are making us sound a little bit weird over the stick. But we are aware of it, folks. Thanks for letting us know. And our own Dennis Sonar Green's going to be in. He's going to be looking into it and taking care of everything. So bear with us if we're not coming in very well over the your radio. You can always listen to us on the app, on the WRMN app. Tell your smart speaker to play WRMN radio, or watch us on the YouTube. You can call up YouTube on your phone or on your smart television or on your laptop if you're at work. Again, we appreciate everyone's patience and apologize for the technical difficulties, but we are aware of them and are working to get them fixed. Again, the deal of the day was at where again? The Tripleberry
Cafe in Elgin.
If you go to clip.com, you will, or you download the Clip app on your phone, you will get a $20 voucher for food at the Tripleberry Cafe for $10. That's 50%.
I mean, you can't beat that.
50% off.
I bet the old radio shopping show didn't have them great.
It was but it was a similar thing. So again, for folks who might be
we are resurrecting.
We're bringing you
a
those
distant
deals.
coven, a distant cousin of the radio shopping
distant coven. That sounds like a
the witches.
A witch. That's like a witch murder mystery.
Yeah, it is.
Distant coven.
Yeah, that's a whole nother story.
But that's what we want to do here to serve you here in the Fox River Valley. If you're looking for deals, if you're looking for ways to save money, and we want to support all the businesses here in the Fox River Valley. If you are a business and you would like to make offers, such offers that were done on Radio Shopping Show, let us know. Send the info to info@WRMN1410.com. Again, that's WRMN1410.com. Just put in there, hey, such and such business. If someone comes in and mentions WRMN Radio, we'll give them 25% off their check or something like that. And we'd love to do a bit if let's say 75 people in a row, 75 customers come in and say they've heard it on WRMN, that 75th customer will have their check covered by our station. So all things we want to do to promote your business as well as our station.
Heck yeah.
When we come back, we're bringing this show into its final half hour. It's the WRMN Morning Show. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Brought to you by Fidelity.
Kane County is rolling out a pilot program to promote water conservation and cut utility costs by introducing smart sprinkler systems. Targeting residents with monthly water bills over $400, the county is offering these advanced irrigation controllers at no cost to participants. Contact Kane County for further information. 2 men are under arrest in Naperville after a street racing incident resulted in 2 people being injured. Authorities allege that Jaden Ramirez, 18, and Sahil Chahan, 23, engaged in a high-speed race that topped over 100 miles per hour before Ramirez's vehicle crashed into a tree, ejecting 2 passengers. The victims, aged 17 and 18, sustaining severe injuries. Illinois health officials have expanded the list of high-risk zip codes where lead testing in children is now mandatory. In Kane County, areas like Elgin, Aurora, St. Charles, and Carpentersville are now included. By next year, universal childhood lead testing will be implemented statewide. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Ever find a deal so good you think, should I tell my friends or keep it to myself? That's Kohl's Summer Cyber Deals. Styles for sunny days, home favorites for your space, and more. All at prices you'll love. Plus, earn Kohl's Cash. Discover new deals daily and get free shipping. These deals are too good not to share once you've stocked up first. Shop Kohl's Summer Cyber Deals now. Select styles, some exclusions apply. Offers end July 10th. See store or Kohls.com for details.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time. The next time you're out to dinner with friends, you can order the shrimp cocktail for the table. And maybe you'll realize it only comes with 4 shrimp after you've already given away 3, but that one shrimp will be so good. And if you switch and save hundreds, you could get shrimp all the time. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time. For shrimp, Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
For nearly 50 years, the DuPage Senior Citizens Council and Kane Senior Council have been dedicated to serving seniors in DuPage and Kane counties. Established in 1975, the DuPage Senior Citizens Council is a volunteer-driven 501c3 non-for-profit organization committed to helping older adults live with dignity. From providing nutritious meals to offering support services, the Kane Senior Council is there every step of the way. With programs designed to enhance independence and quality of life, they're proud to make a difference in the lives of their senior neighbors. To learn more or to volunteer, visit them at 418B Airport Road in Elgin or head to their website at caneseniorcouncil.org. Give them a call at 630-338-2333 630-338-0999. That's 630-338-0999. That's the Kane Senior Council, caring for seniors because they deserve to live with dignity and respect. Visit caneseniorcouncil.org or call 630-338-0999 today.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast. Today, mostly sunny with a high near 85. A chance of showers and thunderstorms after 4 p.m. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 67 and a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Looking ahead to tomorrow, mostly sunny with a high near 90 and a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Currently, it is 72 with clear skies. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
This summer with Kohl's, you can rack up the compliments. Like, where'd you get that dress? Tell me all your makeup secrets. Or, ooh, my husband needs that polo in every color. Because Kohl's has what you need. Cute dresses, Sephora essentials, stylish polos, comfy kids clothes, and more. Plus, take 20% off some of your faves. Yep, cue the compliments with Kohl's. Select styles, some exclusions apply. Offer ends July 20th. Coupons and Kohl's Cash do not apply to Sephora. See store or Kohls.com for details.
Call-ins, community chaos, question of the day debates, all served hot across the Fox River Valley. It's the WRMN Morning Show with Susie C. and L Train.
And we're back. This is the WRMN Morning Show with your hosts, Susie C.
Good morning.
And me, Elliot Serrano, the L Train, Chicago's King of Geeks, co-host of the Torn Quadcast, in addition to the WRMN Morning Show, and the biggest Superman fan you're ever going to meet. Thank you to Mary Kay for bringing the Superman Blizzard. That was supposed to help me clear my palate after the mystery snack that Susie C. would have me try on Thursdays. It's What Will Elliot Put in His Mouth Day. It was, for those who missed it, pickle-flavored cotton candy. Pickle-flavored cotton candy.
It was weird. It wasn't horrible, but it hit you sweet and then got very, very dilly and then got sweet again. So your brain's going, what is happening right now?
I know.
It's not a pickle. So that was fun.
So if you were watching on the YouTube and you saw my face, it wasn't me going, ugh, this is disgusting. It was my face going, I'm confused. I don't understand. My brain, my taste buds don't understand what's happening right now. And I was trying to figure it out. But again, and I did rate it on a must try. I rated it, what I rated it? An 8?
An 8.
An 8. I'm not going to tell you stay away from this one. I'm going to say try it. If you're, mind you, if you're a fan of pickles, if you really like pickles, and I'm a big pickle fan.
My friend Casey, my bartender Casey, is a big pickle fan.
I'm a pickle guy. I like getting the hot pickles at Aldi.
Oh, I like hot pickles.
And I like I have the hot breaded pickles. I go to Woodman's and they sell you the big bag of the breaded pickles that you can throw in your air fryer.
Air fryer,
yeah.
Nice.
I've got those at home too, so I am a pickle fan. I enjoyed this one. So
nice. Good morning, Wilma Cash. She just showed up and said, good morning, Susie C., the L Train, and our first shift friends. Have a great and blessed day. And she sends us a prayer.
Thank you for that, Wilma Cash. And for our last WRMN Morning Show weather report, we are looking at right now a high of 87 and a low of 68. We've got partial sunshine today with a storm in the area late this afternoon. And a low of 68 will be partly cloudy with thunderstorms. Right now we're at 71 degrees with a real feel of 78. Tomorrow we're looking at a high of 90 degrees, a low of 73 with a thunderstorm in the evening. Saturday, high of 82, low of 63. Breezy, heavy thunderstorms in the afternoon tomorrow. Saturday. Sunday, high of 85 and a low of 64. Partly sunny and less humid. And that is our final WRMN weather report of the morning. WRMN Morning Show sports report, real simple. White Sox won, Cubs lost. That's it. That's all you need to know. Although today, the Chicago White Sox are celebrating the 20th anniversary of their World Series win, the 2005 World Series win. So I know that they're going to have some members of the 2005 World Series championship team. You can listen to all the games, the celebrations here on WRMN 1410 AM, the official home of the Chicago White Sox in the Fox River Valley. And this year we will also be part of the Chicago Bears radio network.
That is so exciting. That's going to be amazing.
Should be.
We'll have the pre and the post.
Post. People will be able to. You'll be able to listen to Bears games. We're going to start, all the coverage from the preseason all the way through the postseason. Yes, and I'm making the prediction now. The Bears are going to make the playoffs.
Oh, heck yeah, they are.
Maybe like a wild card. I'm not saying they're going to win the division, but I have a feeling they're going to at least make it as a wild card, and people are going to be very excited about the Bears this season. So you want to get on the ground floor? I'm telling you right now. Because we have the Bears, you can also buy ad space during Bears games, pre and post, at a very competitive rate. If you're looking to expand your brand and get your business in front of the dedicated fan base that is the Chicago Bears, send us an email, sales@WRMN1410.com. Again, sales@WRMN1410.com. And we'll get back to you with the rates. And trust me, we are ready to work with you to make this an affordable option for you to promote your team, promote your business, promote whatever service you have here in the Fox River Valley via the Chicago Bears.
The Bears. Those original skits from the Bears, my dad's cousin, who is on Criminal Minds, Joe Mantegna. He was on the original. He was one of the original Bears guys.
The super fans.
The super fans.
He was in Bleacher Bums, too.
Yes.
I remember seeing.
He was the guy with the T-shirt on his head.
Yeah. Well, he played a couple different. I know. Yep. That's when he started. And then later on, he played the guy who always liked betting on the games. I remember, now I saw Bleacher Bums. I saw a local production of Bleacher Bums. It wasn't like the main guys. It wasn't like a Steppenwolf production. But I remember seeing it. I did catch Bleacher Bums on WTTW on Channel 11, and I saw one of the original with Joe Mantegna, his version of it on WTTW.
Yep.
So I think we have some folks coming in.
We do. We have a mystery guest coming in to try a Superman Blizzard. So do we have to do a commercial break? Should we do the quarter break? I'll let him in. And
we'll do that now. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back,
Don't leave. We got a mystery guest.
We have a mystery guest coming in to try it's Superman Day. We're going to try the Superman Blizzard right back. This is a WRMN Morning Show with Susie C. and the L Train.
Good morning.
Thank you for being with us. We'll be right back.
At Britain's Touchless Car Wash, they know life gets busy. That's why they're here 24/7 to keep your car looking spotless, fast, and easy. Their advanced brush-free wash technology delivers a sparkling clean without a single scratch, because they treat your car like it's their own. Here's the best part. Right now, you can get a free car wash just for joining their Text Club. It's simple. Just text BRITT to 30400, and your first wash is on them. Britain's Touchless Car Wash has 2 convenient locations, 1923 Larkin Avenue in Elgin and 555 Willow in West Dundee. They're proud to keep your car clean while giving back to our community. Text BRITT to 30400. That's BRITT to 30400. Now for your free car wash, and see why Britain's Touchless Car Wash is the fast, gentle, and reliable choice.
Businesses come in all shapes and sizes. Integrity doesn't. For more than a century, the Better Business Bureau has set the standards for how businesses should operate honestly and ethically. So when you're looking for a business you can trust, check to see who's BBB accredited and who isn't. Always choose the better business. Look for the BBB seal because it's looking out for you. That's why it's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
You're great at protecting your personal information. You might even use things like two-factor authentication and strong passwords. But as much as you try to control how your info's protected, there are other places that also have it, and they may not be as careful. That's why LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points a second for threats. If your identity's stolen, they'll fix it guaranteed, or your money back. Save 40% your first year with my name, Clay, as the promo code at LifeLock.com. Terms apply.
Hey, Tammy, I just made an AI fact checker for the show. Do you want to try it out?
Sure. Talk Time with Tammy and Friends is the best show on WRMN.
Oh, Talk Time with Tammy and Friends is the best show on WRMN, huh? What a bold, subjective opinion masquerading as a fact. Sure, I bet you and all 12 of her fans feel that way. While I can confirm the show exists, yay for reality, its best status is completely debatable. And yes, congratulations, it does air Monday through Thursday, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Let me know when Tammy wins an Emmy or something. Until then, this is a hard nope on objectivity. Grade 310. Fact, Talk Time with Tammy and Friends airs weekdays, Monday, Thursday, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. on WRMN. Try again when you want to talk about facts, not fangirling.
I'll work on it.
You better.
Good morning and welcome back to the last 15 minutes of your Thursday morning. WRN Morning Show with me, Susie C., my co-host, and lovely L Train Serrano. We're joined today with Hector and Jeremiah. I know you hear us every morning saying Hector, Nene Rose, Jeremiah, and Uncle Boom Boom in the house. We're all boom booming. So they came down because Hector had said that Jeremiah really wanted to try the Superman Blizzard, and we did have one extra. So I'm like, how fast?
You want some of this one? Sorry, buddy.
That one's empty.
I finished it.
Empty.
Sorry.
Yeah, Elliot ate his in like 4 minutes. Like, seriously. I still have a little bit left. It's melty, but it's delicious. So they also tried...
He tried the pickle cotton candy.
Yep. So, Hector, what did you think of the pickle cotton candy?
It was good. It was good. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Hold on.
Gotta turn your mic on.
Turn all the mics on. There we go.
It was very good. I recommend it. I give it like an honest 7.5 out of 10.
So you like pickles?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, and Jeremiah, you tried it too. Do you like pickles?
Sometimes.
Okay, you gotta put your face up
talk
here,
right
boy.
into the mic, buddy.
Put your face up.
You're a
here.
DJ. You got to talk right into that mic.
You gotta get up in there.
Yeah.
So you like pickles sometimes. What did you think of the pickle cotton candy?
Give it a 5.
A 5?
A
Okay.
5.
So
All
he
right.
gave it a 5. So do you think so what grade are you going into before we do this whole?
5th.
You got to lean forward and talk. What grade are you going into?
5th grade.
Fifth grade.
Dang. Was 4th grade math really hard?
No.
Oh, fourth grade.
For me, it was.
It was awful. They do it weird now, not like we
Yeah.
were taught. I hated it when my kids were in school. I'm like, don't ask me because I'm
Wait
going to
till
show you
you-
the old school way and you're going to get in trouble for doing it that way.
Wait till you get to algebra in 8th grade. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Nice. So do you say things like Sigma and I'm going to crash out?
Riz.
You got Riz? You got Riz?
Oh, he got Riz.
Are you the Rizzler?
You got any drip?
Are you
got
the
some
Rizzler? You got a nice fit. Your fit's fire.
For real.
He be swagged out.
For real.
Do you say those things?
No.
Are you Sigma?
Yeah.
You're Sigma?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're supposed to be Alpha. You're not supposed to be Sigma.
He ain't no Sigma.
He's Sigma. But
He can't talk in the microphone. That ain't Sigma.
He's the Rizzler.
Acting all shy.
He's the
Boy, get in
Rizzler.
there.
All right, so you ready to give this a shot?
No.
You gotta try it. That's why you're here, dude.
Look, if you don't want it, I'll eat it. I'll take it. I'll take a second Blizzard. That means you get 2 for me, none for you. I don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
You want it?
It's Superman.
I'm coming for it. I'm coming for it now. Look out. Here it comes.
He's grabbing it.
So we bring him down here because he's dying to try the Superman Blizzard.
Yeah.
And you gonna try it?
Yeah.
All right, do it. Give it a shot.
There you go. Don't be
All
shy.
right.
Now remember, take a spoonful, put it in your
there's
mouth.
Northwest West and Wesley Jr.
All right. Well, while they're
While he's trying it,
here
it's okay.
we go for you guys. Wesley Jr.
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty.
That's 1.
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty.
That's 2.
Very cool.
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty.
And that's 3.
There you go, guys.
All right, Jeremiah took a big old bite of the Blizzard. So lean forward, talking to the mic, and tell us what you thought.
I'll give it a 9.5.
Ooh,
9.5.
Stay
Okay.
up in there so I can talk to you. 9.5. What did you taste?
Cookie dough.
It's sugar cookie based, and there's sprinkles.
It's so good.
And it's blue, and you enjoyed
I'm
it?
telling you. I feel like I can fly.
Would
I'm
you have it
telling you.
again?
I would.
Could
I
your
would
dad try it?
Yeah.
Okay.
give him some?
He'll share your spoon.
Oh my God.
Try get a big spoonful
baby.
of that in
You
there.
ain't gonna get this bag. I'm telling you that right now.
I don't think he's gonna mind. He's being all. Oh,
He's being all shy.
Yeah.
This is your radio. Listen, when you go back to 5th grade, you can tell all the girls, all the huzz. You could tell all the huzz
All
that
the
you were on the
huzz.
radio and that they could watch you on the
This
radio.
is bussin'.
Is bussin'?
Is bussin'.
Is
No
bussin'
cap.
for
No
real?
cap.
For real? No cap.
Bussin', no cap.
No cap.
Are we hitting it? Are we doing it right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. You stay away from the huzz, dude.
Is that what? Does that mean what I think it means?
It means girls. Well, yeah,
Well,
sort
yeah,
of.
it's like a variation on
A
another
variation
thing?
of girls, yeah. Kind of what I was called.
Dad,
Then,
hand
yeah.
it back.
Oh, Dad.
now he wants it back. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
That's
So then
good.
when you go to school, you could tell the girls, man, I was on the radio this summer.
Got a free Blizzard.
I got a Blizzard. You
I got the
should see my
Tribe.
Riz.
Yep.
My fit was bussin'.
Dude,
We got this.
It's like, remember back in the day when our camp counselors wanted to sound really cool with us, and they would use those like, "Yo, that's really cool. It's
Rad.
No, it's rad. It's
you
radical." Remember when they come back and they say things are radical, or oh, that was bogus, man.
Yeah.
Like, man, no one talks like that anymore.
Nope.
Don't
Yeah.
bring. So it's like they're right now. They go,
Am I cringe?
Yes.
There we go. There we go. Right there, man. Not even
There we go.
not even a delay.
No, not even a delay.
Am I cringe? Yeah.
I am cringe.
No, I was talking about Elliot.
Elliot's cringe. Yes, get it,
Oh,
dude.
look at that. Look who's flaming me.
You
Look
know
who's
why?
flaming me.
You know
Wow,
why?
yeah.
Because I invited him down for the Blizzard.
Well, you know what? You know what can happen though?
You
There's
can
a
mute
funny
my-
thing because then if, you can't hear her anymore. You can't hear her. Can't hear him either. It's just going to turn into the Elliot show from this point on, because, dude, can I tell you? It's like this is what I got to deal with on the regular.
I see it every day.
You see it, and it's like, and then look, I'm the man of the house. All right, I'm the man of the house. You got to respect the man of the house.
But he agreed with me when I said he agreed with me when I said, you're the man of the house, but I wear the pants.
He has the key.
And I bring the snacks. He does have the key. I don't have a key.
Uh-huh.
I don't have a key yet.
Get into the house without
I don't have a key yet. So Saturday night, we're going to be here with a paranormal investigative team.
I can't wait.
How do you say it? Espiritus? Turn your mics.
Your mic's off.
It's the mute button got stuck. My mom would be like, "No, Elliot, no invite los espíritus, no se inviten así, no hagas eso."
No está bien.
No está, no.
No, nada.
Esos son los demonios y los
it's locked.
espíritus.
Want me to open it?
No,
He's
that.
got a key.
So again, we will have these again, really a bunch of nerds. There's gonna be a bunch of nerds here. They're
Yeah,
gonna come
you
in.
are a nerd.
Well, I am, and I'm proud of it. Thank
He's
you.
a cool nerd,
Thank
though.
you.
Cluster.
What?
A nerd cluster.
Nerd. I'm more than the cluster. I'm the whole bar. I'm the whole. I'm not just a cluster. I'm the whole nerd. The nerd factory.
But he's got Riz. You got Riz.
No, I don't know if
you got Riz.
Yeah, I got some Riz.
He does.
But if anything, I got swag. I'm getting me some Superman
you
swag.
guys don't say swag anymore, right?
Oh, yeah, we do.
Oh, you do?
I
just got schooled. Oh, yeah, we do.
I'm going to get some of that. The DC Studios are sending me some of that Superman swag. So, and then I'm going to go see. I will go see the movie today. I'm going to see it this afternoon, and then I will give my spoiler-free review. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody, but I will give my spoiler-free review tomorrow morning here on the WRMN Morning Show, as well as on the Torn Quadcast this weekend.
Ooh.
So it'll be fun, and I'm looking forward to it. I've been waiting for this movie for a while.
I want to see it too.
Yeah, I've been
with the blizzard.
With the blizzard.
Are we going? We going?
Better take me.
I am.
Oh, you see that? You better take it.
Yeah. He said that in the mic, like, you better take me.
No, but boy, you better take that bass out of your voice.
Right.
You better take that
down.
bass. Tone down. I don't know that attitude in your voice, boy.
Yeah, he does.
I like how all of a sudden he's confident and talking into the mic. Before it's like, I don't know.
Oh, shy.
I got you now.
But now it's like,
I got you.
Yeah, you better take me to see Superman.
He wants your chair.
Yeah, you have it. Take my chair. It's not like I'm like, dude, I'll show you how to run a couple buttons here. You can deal with her every morning.
You know what you could do? You could come in here once in a while and give us like a report on school, how things are going. How's your summer going? Did you go do something fun that you might want to come in and tell other kids to do? You go camping? Yeah. Oh, what weren't you? Wasn't he just camping with his godparents?
Yeah, over the weekend.
Yeah. Did you have a good time camping?
Man, now suddenly it's not even there anymore.
What did you do camping?
We
fireworks.
You watched fireworks?
We went looking for Bigfoot, and Bigfoot came out with his friend the Yeti, and then we made marshmallows, and we watched fireworks.
I did see Yeti.
You see the Yeti?
He is cringe.
And then after that, we all went, and then we went fishing. And then
I did go fishing.
You went fishing?
Did you catch anything?
Catfish.
Nice. Were big?
Yeah.
Very cool. How big?
Bigger than my dad's head.
Bigger than your dad's head. Wow.
I gotta go, y'all.
And he is not going to see the movie, is he?
Nope.
This is another example of how here in America we'll do anything to not use the metric system. He couldn't have gone,
right.
Oh, it's 24 centimeters. No, it's bigger than my dad's head.
Yeah. It's not that big.
No, it's not that big.
His head's bigger than the Eiffel Tower.
Your head is bigger than the Eiffel Tower.
Boy, you're going to get grounded.
He's roasting.
You are going to get grounded.
And I'll tell you, it's okay. When your kids roast you, you know what you do? You put that in the bank.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Because you know what happens?
Nope.
You know what happens? You get them back, but you do it in front of their friends.
Yeah.
And you know what's the best thing to do? My mom did this to me all the time. Just pull out the baby pictures. Just show the baby pictures. Show the baby pictures of the friends.
All my baby pictures are cute.
Yeah.
No, Hector's just got to sit on the couch in his underwear with his hand in the remote. Hey, kid, come here.
Come here.
Bring me a beer.
No. Wait,
open all the windows.
No, but
that's what you did to me.
No, here's what you do. But it's like, as they say, revenge is a dish best served cold.
Revenge.
Wait until he's a teenager. Then show the baby pictures when he starts bringing the girlfriends home or bringing whoever, bringing the huzz or whomever. You go, you want to see my boy here? He used to be the most adorable little kid.
I'll just go to her place.
Yeah.
He's got all the answers, boy. You raising a player.
Excellent.
Well, he sees me. Yeah.
Playing like his daddy.
You ain't got no huzz.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, daddy, he calling you out. Wow.
Love that boy.
Do you want some?
God, you gotta love him just so much. You want to put him in a stranglehold and hold the.
Wait, do you want to? No. Do you want a little? Do you want a little mayonesa or cotija? Because you got roasted, man.
I know.
He's roasting you. He's burnt.
I'm burnt.
Mustard Valentina on the top.
Put a little bit on there. Look at that.
A little bit of lime.
A little bit of lime. Oh man, now he's making me hungry.
Now you're making me hungry. I got roasted Hector with some cojitos and some lime.
Yeah. Go to the Michoacana. We're gonna have the Hector. It's a roasted papi. That's what we get.
Roasted papi.
Hi, Bobby. Oh my gosh, this has been such a fun show. Such a fun show. I absolutely, and these two are really big supporters of the show. Every morning we get our good morning from Hector, Jeremiah, Nini Rose, Uncle Boom Boom. It's so
sure
cool.
to come back tomorrow.
You're going to come back tomorrow?
Yeah.
You can come back tomorrow.
Okay. I don't know if
you got to talk into that mic, though.
Better wake up early, because you know me.
If you don't talk in that mic, we can't have you on because nobody can hear you. You sound like this.
Yeah, put some bass in that voice, boy.
Because you know it's all about the bass. About that bass.
Oh, there goes Brendan. Good morning, Brendan. I didn't see you yesterday. Sorry.
I know. Where? Brendan just went by?
No, on the chat.
Oh, on the chat. Yeah, Brendan, we missed you yesterday.
Man, next time.
Next time. Well, hey, thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for everyone who tuned in this morning. It's always a pleasure to spend our morning with you, the WRMN listeners.
You got something to say?
No.
You better say it quick. Okay, he's not saying anything. He was going to, and then he stopped.
Say what?
Say what? I don't know.
Say what?
I don't know. I'm just a kid.
I'm just a baby. I'm just a baby.
I just work here.
I just look around. I just work here.
Hey.
All right.
Mwah. Until tomorrow, everybody. Much love. Mwah.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough. But if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time-to-talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 9 o'clock.